Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Psycho's Platters, always powered by coffee each and every time. That's right. I hope you guys are doing very, very well out there today on May Day, May 1st, 2024. I know this is a little earlier than what I thought it would be today for a broadcast, but the fact of the matter is there's some other things that I do need to get taken care of later. So that's the reason why we're doing it now. I know it's around dinner time and everything, but needless to say, the show, as they say, what is it, Three Dog Night, and Leo Sayer, same song, of course, quote, the show must go on. I've been, I don't know why I've been crabby the last couple of days, but I have. I've been stressed out. I don't know why. I can't place my finger on it. That's what she said. I don't know. But, we're going to make the best of it, right? That's how life is. Spin the game of life and see how many kids you get. Excuse me a second. Okay. There we go. That's better. That was kind of weird. Hey, listen, would one of you do me a favor? Can you hear me just fine? Can you hear me fine, please and thank you? And if you can, just kindly let me know. Jen, hi. How you doing today? I hope you're doing okay. Okay, good. Just checking. Thank you. Even though I know that I've got this set up the way I've got it set up now, I always just like checking with you guys out there at least once during everything. Weather's a lot good here. A lot better here today than it was last night. We had some storms going in and out. But needless to say, I was hemming and hawing about doing a show today because I just really wasn't up to it. Not that I don't like doing them for you guys. It's just sometimes I battle with my mind once in a while and I just don't feel like doing anything. And that's kind of a problem. That'd be a big problem, for me. And I just thought, you know what? There is probably several different ways that I can get cheered up. And one of them is to come on here for a little while anyway, and hopefully make some people's days worthwhile. I know you guys do for me. So we're at 3 minutes. Let's start the explanations on things. And once again, like I said, of course, who the heck? Really? No. I talked to you earlier today, mother. Sorry. I love my mother. I do. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So the title of the video today is Rebel Rousers in Electric Light. Rest in peace. Exactly. See? Thank you, dear. And so literally in the last 15 minutes, like 15 minutes before I came on here to do this episode, this video is in tribute to Dwayne Eddy and Richard Tandy of Electric Light Orchestra. That's right, they both went. I'm just like, geez. And, here's the thing. How I found out about Dwayne Eddy's death was Rick Vito's Facebook channel. I don't know if you know who Rick Vito is. He came into my musical universe through Fleetwood Mac, although I'm told he had a career before that, the couple of years he was in Fleetwood Mac. Yeah, these were announced according to Facebook. Both of them were less than an hour. So I'm just sitting here and I'm going, holy crap, because, with Dwayne, he still, he was very, very private, it appeared, at least as of the last few years, but sometimes he would do cameos for different other musicians, you see. And of course, Rebel Rouser is always going to be his biggest hit. If you're hearing several different sounds, by the way, as this broadcast is going, A, the coffee maker, I think, finally just got done. B, you actually might be hearing below me, it didn't sound right, below my feet, if you will, the cat Toby Tobins that I have spoke of before appears to be in heat. So I'm like, oh, delightful. Simply delightful. Anyways, so Rebel Rouser, Dwayne Eddy, dead at the age of 86. He lived a long time. He did, but for Beatle people, for Beatle collectors, though, you guys need to seek out the 1987 album, The Rebel. I have shown it here before. It's on Capitol Records. Uh, Paul and George are on several cuts. Okay, too bad they couldn't have dragged Ringo in it. I don't know, but at least you've got half the Beatles on that Dwayne Eddy LP. And all the Beatles mentioned how much that Dwayne Eddy was also an influence. Even though Rebel Rouser didn't come out till what, about 57, 58, when they were, well, still the Quarrymen and all, but it is a hell of a good song. And anytime I ever think of, yes, 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 oh boy, hang on a minute. You want to come up here? Or are you going to stay down there? Okay. And anytime I hear the song Rebel Rouser, I think of the bit in Forrest Gump, if you guys remember that one at all. See, now that's cool. In 66, that's cool, Stephen, because for the longest time, I wish I had it to show you guys. So in 66, 67, he wasn't with RCA anymore. He was with Reprise. And 30 years ago, no, 20 years ago, excuse me, I was driving to work. Lo and behold, a big, huge 3 to 4 feet stack of albums, I'm not kidding you, going this way, was at the curb at a house in Walworth, Wisconsin. And the rain was just getting ready. It didn't start yet, but it really looked like it was going to. And I dug through all that stuff. And one of the 3 albums I pulled out of that pile was a still sealed Dwayne Eddy from 1967 on Reprise with the old school cutouts. They had like a brass washer, and that was still in there, sealed. I'm like, wow. HF. Of course, I like Dwayne's Jamie era material. His RCA stuff isn't that bad from what I've heard. I'm not a Dwayne Eddy expert. I really don't know much past the RCA stuff because I never opened up that Reprise album. And then I think he tried in the 70s to get back into the swing of things, but I guess that didn't really work out too well. I'm sorry, guys. I've not had time to research because we just found out about these things. I appreciate the people that are here. And so we'll go on to the second death, which is, unfortunately, I got to say, Richard Tandy of Yellow. Richard was around a very long time. My God. I cannot recall if he was an original member or he came along. I think it was after the first album? The first album, being No Answer in England, an Electric Light Orchestra here in the States. That's the one with Roy Wood and Jeff Lynne. I don't think he's on that album. I think he comes on the next one after that and stayed all those years. He was pretty much the constant element. My cat is peering over like this. But so, yeah, Richard dead. I don't know of the cause of death for either of them. I was a big ELO fan. I was. Sometimes, of course, the Beatles, the Beatle influences came through very well. John Lennon said once, and maybe even more than that in an interview, um, that if the Beatles would have stayed together, possibly Electric Light Orchestra would have been the evolution or a part of the evolution of the Beatles in the 70s. And I'm like, I would take that as a very great compliment, actually. Secret agent man. I've got um I've got various things. Like I said, I did not expect. I had a different funky title for this video originally. But when, like I said, when I saw that both Dwayne and Richard passed away, I had to put tribute for that. Um, Believe it or not, thanks to you people out there, you people are wonderful. Yes, I said you people. That um, we are we keep liking, keep subscribing if you haven't yet. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. We add to the Psycho universe. Me, myself, and my vinyl is a new channel to the Psycho universe. Go check that channel out. Um, I also ended up getting some more subs, I guess, from people that aren't. I get a lot of people that they either don't have channels on the YouTube forum yet or whatever have you. And I thank everybody in my audience. Yes, this cat is in heat. Oh boy, I wish you'd stop. Meow, meow, meow all day long. Anywho, I do happen to have a few vinyl finds. I've also got, I was given a small stack of 45s that was donated to me from my friend Shenanigans. She dropped that and gave that to me yesterday. I do have a couple new album finds. Some from a resale shop, and including a Hall of Famer's Rock and Roll Hall of Famer's autograph. Yeah, I know you're like, what? We will explain that shortly. Tyler, I am going to admit I have not had a chance. I'm going to write that in my notes to put in and listen to that new DP single. And for you musically inept people, that is, DP is not double penetration. It is it is Deep Purple. Just saying, just throwing that out there. Smoke on the water, fire in the sky. That's the one with Simon McBride, right, on guitar? Because that's the new album. Is what is it? Equals one or something? I think that's what I brought up last week. All right. Tanner, hi Paul, man, that's really sad about Dwayne Eddy. My grandpa really liked his music. In fact, he gave me a couple of the first CDs I ever owned. See, and that's the thing there, right? I mean, we just pass it on. I'm not entirely sure, for example, speaking of CDs, if that 1987 Capitol album, The Rebel, was put on CD. I do remember vinyl and cassette. I've seen it. Yes, July, that's right. I don't have my old notes from last live stream here. So let's see. But I hope that everybody is doing well out there today. I know it's a very strange time. I originally wanted to put this on at 9 o'clock, Central Standard, but like I said, all different kinds of things going on later. Also, there will be a new and season ending, or no, a season finale. Yeah, season 4 finale of Jukebox from Hell should be released later today. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, are you willing to let me do this? Or are you not? See, Toby's very persnickety. It's like sometimes I can get Toby on camera and sometimes I can't. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Excuse me a minute. Come here. Ugh, there's. Okay, I don't know. Toby's being weird. Anyways, so. Yes. Hello, Thumb Finger. Well, like I said, we're unfortunately. Ben, right? I'm trying to remember these things. Ben, we're talking about, of course, Dwayne Eddy and Richard Tandy's from Electric Light Orchestra's passings earlier today. Well, let's see. I'm not going to promise nothing. Toby, Toby, psst, psst, psst. Come here, come here, come here. Ow, 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 ow. Come on, come on, come on. Jeez. See? Say hi to the audience, Toby.
Hi, how are you?
All right. Off you go. Sorry. You gonna stay in my lap? Okay. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. The brief appearance of Tobias Tobeans. It's a girl, by the way. That my grandson named it Toby Tobeans. So yeah. So I mean, between those two deaths, and like I said, I was a huge ELO fan. If you are too, what was your favorite album? I mean, it'd be hard to really pin down because I remember getting brand new, like the first new ELO album for me when I bought brand new was Discovery, okay, which of course was what the ELO disco period. But you see, anytime that Don't Bring Me Down comes on, I got to crank it up on the stereo. Yeah, El Dorado is another excellent one too. Fire on High. I love that instrumental. I thought that's a great one. Yes. Hey, Piccolina says hi. She's being very persnickety today. I I know. Now I do like Toby. I really do. But Toby left me a couple little presents. Couple little presents yesterday, and my room was not happy about that. She left one in the bedroom too. I cleaned up. It didn't get real bad for me, but I left the one in the bathroom as evidence. But from what I'm told, I think they're going to very soon get her fixed. So maybe, yeah, Roro indeed. Um, but so yeah, so Discoveries when ELO, sort of. I mean, it probably came onto my universe a lot sooner than that because I do kind of remember Telephone Line and Can't Get You Out of My Head. I would probably say that Do Ya is one of my favorite damn songs. I know it originally is from The Move, but I just like the way that they recut it. Don't get me wrong, I like The Move, but it seems like the ELO version is a little more powerful, and I just like the way the orchestra grows and goes. Now, there might have been other rock bands that attempted this kind of melding, if you will, of rock and classical before ELO, but I don't know. I thought personally it blew my mind sometimes. The thing that made me laugh, and I think you guys might agree with me, was I saw some MTV early years, of course. They showed a tour of ELO back when they had the big giant glowing hamburger. You know what I'm talking about. These supposed to be the ELO logo turned this way, so you can. And I'm going like a spaceship. I'm going, oh boy. Um, oh yeah, it's beautiful. Telephone Line is a very beautiful song. Can't Get You Out of My Head, Evil Woman. But yeah, I mean, it's like, so let's see. And then I bought Time, which that was brand new at the time with Hold On Tight. I always liked Hold On Tight, good old Hold On Tight to Your Dreams. But the video was weird, But I guess what they said was that, and I'm just going off the fly here from what I remember. I don't have it in front of me here, but I could have sworn that what I remember reading was that I think the band, after the album and tour, were talking about breaking up. They were going to break up after the Time album, but instead, I'm guessing it had something to maybe do with contractual obligation to Jet. And that's the reason why Secret Messages came out, which Rock and Roll is King is weird, but I dig it. I actually don't mind that song. But the rest of that album, and then you go into to a kind of a stranger phase. And I know some of you people, and I said you people again, some of you people are going to say, Psycho, why the hell are you going to do this down the line? Um, there is going to be a Jukebox from Hell episode for ELO, and you want to take a guess which LP before I get there? Before I tell you guys, anyone? Bueller? Oh man, I don't know. Oh, I don't want to go back to work tomorrow. The correct answer, ladies and gentlemen, is 1986's Balance of Power with Calling America. Ladies and gentlemen, our first guest, who, you know what? It's funny. The last three, this will be the third live stream? Yeah, the third live stream in a row. And this gentleman is attempting to be my new Ed McMahon, ladies and gentlemen, minus the Budweiser. We introduce now Fuckface.
Hey, Psycho Splatters.
Mm. Yes, how are you doing? It's out of the
I,
blue, definitely.
I
It's
am great. I came across one of the best finds I've done in a long time.
Is that right? Why don't you show
They,
us now?
I got the Ronettes first, their one and only LP,
No kidding.
5 cents.
Ooh. Oh, come on.
I swear to
Five,
God,
six. Uh-oh,
5 cents.
phone call. Somebody's got a phone call. Please come to the white courtesy booth, Captain Fuckface, to the
The
white courtesy
Goodwill,
phone.
the thrift store in my area had a whole bin full of albums,
Damn.
and they're 25 cents a piece.
What you talking about?
And I picked out like a whole bunch of stuff. And they told me because I picked out a whole bunch of stuff, they would give it to me for a nickel a piece, and that was one of the albums.
That is neat, out of all honesty. What's the condition on that? What's the
Hold on,
condition on it?
I'll get it. Give
Yeah,
me
I'm
1 second.
curious. Hopefully, at
I
least it's in
Guess
VG
what
or
else I
VG
got out
Plus.
of that whole bunch of stuff? A
Um,
sealed Jimi Hendrix Experience first pressing,
I want
sealed.
I want to see that too, please.
I opened it. I
Uh,
did open it.
whatever you got from there, bring it on after your phone call. After these messages, we'll be right back. While he's answering that phone call, you have a phone call. He'll be back. Captain F squared will be back in a little bit because I want to see those two. Let's talk about. We got a few different things we're going to talk about. Where do I want to start? You know what? How about this one? How about this? I'm halfway into this Bee Gees book. I know the glare. Halfway into the Bee Gees book. Now, it's called The Story of the Bee Gees, Children of the World by Bob Stanley. All right. So, what kind of facts have I learned from this book so far? Well, all right. In 1970, so, I mean, they actually got started. We talked about this last episode that they got released their first record roughly around 63. Okay. So, but 1970, the Bee Gees broke up. All right. That was their first breakup. And, so Maurice was kind of twiddling his thumbs for a little while where he lived. But sometimes him and his next door neighbor, Ringo Starr, would go off and there was a shed, like a tool shed in the back or something of between one of their residences, and they actually ran tape. There is a song called Modulating Maurice, and it's got Maurice Gibb and Ringo, 1970. That's your first little trivia nugget from this book. Second thing, I love I love the song "You Should Be Dancing." Seriously, there is a station that plays it around here, and when it's played, I crank that little sucker up. But what I didn't know until I read this book was in a nearby studio happened to have been, yeah, I think it was 1976 was when that was recorded. It was late 76. But who was at the nearby studio that happened to know one of the brothers and decided to stop by? None other than Stephen Stills, ladies and gentlemen, from Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young in Buffalo, Springfield. So, um, before I get into that story, I don't know if that ever got released. I'm told it's not, but like I said, it is in here for that. Gone but not forgotten, see? Yeah. Look away, Dixieland. Hi, Paul. This is temporary channel. I sent you an email telling you that June 22nd is the big day. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You know what? I know who this is. I rarely ever have checked I check my emails maybe once a week. So sorry, I was not ignoring you, just letting you know. In fact, this week, for example, we're Wednesday? I haven't even looked at my emails probably in a week. So if you sent it within a week, just letting you know. Okay, but June 22nd, I bet you're excited. I bet you are excited. So back to the whole Steve Stills, Pete Beachy thing. Oh, okay, good. Then I don't feel so bad. I don't feel so bad at all then on that one. Yes, congrats indeed for that. So since Stephen was there, he was like, if you hear this song, you turn it up, you can kind of hear it in the mix a little bit, but he plays congas on You Should Be Dancing. That's right. So you've got the Bee Gees and Stephen Stills on a record. Let's see. What else did I find out about this little thing? We're getting ready to the point here in this book that Robert Stigwood has gone off and announced to the guys that several of their songs were going to be put in a new movie currently titled Tribal Nights of the New Tribal Rights of the New Saturday Night. That was the actually Saturday Night Fever's working title. Can you imagine that? That's a lot to say. A lot. And that's what kind of blew him up, really. I also mentioned that how come nobody has noticed that Mellow D guy is a dead ringer for me? Well, you know what? That's all right by me. But here's the thing. Does he smoke more ganja than Radagast? Because back then they had it all over the place too. In the Middle Ages, in the Middle Earth. So let's see. What else did I find out about this thing? Oh yeah, and then the Bee Gees were this close in 1974 to losing their recording contract. That's right. They did an album called Kick in the Head. It's a very longer title than that, but it was called Kick in the Head. And they just were like, this shit's not working. And that's when they decided to go off and get R.I.P. Martin, and they end up doing that really good album, Main Course, from 1975. And it's a really good album. I like that, Nights on Broadway and all the other stuff. But they couldn't get R.I.P. Martin anymore to produce the records due to Stigwood ended up in 76 because Polydor, had pretty much the rights to the Bee Gees recordings in most of the world. Well, they decided to do it that way also, even though it was under the RSO label. So because of that, they could not use Arif anymore as a producer, and the band missed that very, very much. Um, but yeah, I think I've pretty much gleaned everything I wanted to off of that. Yes, yes, yes. Um, Anywho, oh boy. So I don't know. I gotta wake up here. I have to wake up like in here. I'm like tired inside and out. Can you people relate? I bet you can out there. That's how I feel. I feel tired on the inside and out. I'm also feel a little dumb and ashamed of myself. I found out I went to go try to donate plasma because I was going to get extra money to go back up to Chicagoland to help my mom to go to Beetle Fest for one day in August. Was going to do all that stuff. And I get to the last step, okay, over at Griffles. I get to the last step. And before that last step, I discovered, look, I knew I let myself go. Okay. I didn't have any excuse other than, like I said, I was depressed and I gained weight. And unfortunately, I hate to say this, I'm 300 pounds again for the first time since probably July or August. I'd say July of last year. So I don't know. Oh, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Ladies and gentlemen, not only are we going to have Captain F squared, but we're also going to have Queen B squared. You will figure that out in a second.
There's the Jimi Hendrix.
Hello, everybody.
I opened it, but it was sealed. It's still in the shrink.
Are you experienced? Are you really, really experienced? Because I am.
And see, it is a first press.
Nice. Well, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. So that came out in 67, right? I
Yeah.
think. If I remember correctly, now I'm not a Hendrix expert. If I remember correctly, I think it should have been on a tricolor steamboat.
It might have been. Maybe this
Yeah,
is a second
but
press.
still having that press is very nice nevertheless.
Yeah.
That is good.
Especially to get it sealed
For a nickel.
for a nickel.
Are you kidding
For a
me?
nickel.
No, another one I
Wow.
bought for a nickel.
See, now I'm going to tell you, I've only ever seen one other copy of that in the 40 years I've collected. 40 plus years. That's pretty damn good. I'll tell you that.
It's for a
That is not an easy album to find for girl
Mm-mm.
groups.
And look, it's like in pristine condition.
Jeez.
Wow.
Sweet.
Yeah. Oh, that
So when you found that album for a nickel there at the Goodwill, did you hold it up and did you say while you were looking at it,
I didn't
you're
know it
coming,
was here. So I didn't know it was so rare.
you're coming home to be my baby, be my little baby, and then you took it and then played the nickel. Oh, look at you with the highlights.
What?
Yep.
Yes.
It's a pretty rare record, also.
I'm
Still
trying
in
to
the
think.
shrink.
Were they
Still
on
in the
Decca?
shrink.
I'm wrong. I don't know if I'm wrong.
No,
Who was?
it's on Dandy Records.
Okay. Okay.
DA and Dandy.
I think I'm. You know what? I think I'm. Unfortunately, I think I'm thinking of the high lows. I don't know why. Never mind. But highlights. That's pretty good. Damn it! I'm a good sucker for. What? What? That looks like a bad lounge act. What is that? Wait a minute. Let me make you big. Let me make you big.
Satan and the Angels.
Oh my! Wow. I don't know.
And it's also in the shrink.
Wow.
It's Blue-Eyed Soul a cappella.
Yep. And this one was pretty neat. Do you know who Barbie Benton is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Look at her.
She was such a cutie. Is that on Playboy? Oh,
Yep.
autographed for that matter.
Wow.
Oh my God, do I know somebody that would love that?
And it has a press kit.
Oh wow. I'm not kidding.
Photos.
My buddy Scott in Illinois would just be drooling over this.
And a letter to to DJs asking them to play the song and explaining who she was.
So Scott, if you're watching this, get your drool cup because you're going to need it.
Yeah,
Even my mind's blown.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't show all of them because there's like 300 records that I bought that day. But
Holy, you had a nickel a piece. I don't blame you. I would have done the same
but
damn thing.
there's like some rare blues records in there, like Howlin' Wolf and things like that I knew were worth some money.
Was Blind Lemon Chitlin in that batch and orange what's his name orange peel pie or something. Damn it, I fucked up my own joke. It was from the Ruddles. Damn it, lemon pie. It was lemon pie, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, I got that album also for a nickel, the Ruddles.
Did you find any P.U. Pinch Loaf anyway in there? Some of those albums are tough in the U.S. I swear to God, I'm gonna make a mock P.U. Pinch Loaf and put it on Discogs, and it'll look real, and they'll be like, "My God, it's a rare album from 1969," and it'll sound like really horrible. Would it be worse than the Shags? We'll see. We'll try.
Yeah, when I opened that album, Richard Dolan got mad at me. He's like, "You're a damn idiot."
When does Richard Dolan not get mad?
He never got mad at me.
That's because, no offense, you're a girl.
I'm like, Richard, I buy my records to play. I don't buy my records just to sit on the shelf sealed.
Yeah, same. I've triggered many people opening things that were sealed. They're going, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm opening it." Duh. They're like, "Why?" I'm like,
right?
I'm telling you, that is
like,
one
I
of
spent the money for it. I'm going to enjoy it.
That might be one of the best finds, truthfully, that you might have found. That original Ronettes. My God. So what would you call that? Maybe at least a VG Plus, or a near mint?
It's near mint. Yeah.
Good God.
And that
I'm chilly right
that's
now.
one of the best. But I probably 6 years ago, I bought a box of records for $60, and then it was a Nirvana Unplugged original, still in the shrink wrap, and that was like a huge thing for me.
Damn, very, very nice. So see, that's fun. That's fun.
Cheapest I ever found records was for $0.25 a piece, but that was early 2000s, before the vinyl resurgence. So.
Right.
I miss those days.
I miss them so bad.
Every resale shop now has at least gone $1 or higher now.
Oh my God, the Goodwill that I used to go to, I could get records, and it didn't matter. They were 79 cents, whether it was a box set, it didn't matter. Now they're like $7.99 if it's a box set and $4.99 for singles. It's like, holy crap.
Oh geez, yeah. There's I think $2.99 here, like in the next town over, $2.99 for albums and 45s.
And I'm like, I'm not going to pay like $4.99 at Goodwill for a fucking Kenny Rogers record.
See, that would be an ultimate gamble, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What a fine time to leave me, loose wheel. 400 children and a crop in the fields.
Nice to meet you, Beetle Babe.
Nice to meet you too.
See? And this is VC dating 101. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, no.
I'm just fucking with you people.
So many channels keep trying to be like, "Jen, do a speed." I'm like, I don't even know how those work.
You have 5 minutes to mention your best and worst attributes, buttes, starting now.
How does that how those work?
I could see one guy going, oh boy.
That would be me.
And but the guy blurts out, and he's like, he regrets it quickly. He's like, I kill people at night. Oops.
I can give 2 of my best attributes. Like, I can give a hint to 2 of them.
Uh-oh.
I had a screen name that was Wealthy Big Penis.
Oh, my God. Why? Ladies and gentlemen, the views that are expressed on the Psycho Platter show is not necessarily of the Psycho Platter. Especially if somebody is claiming to have a ginormous wang. Listen, Monty Bank.
I'm sorry, that joke's not. It's not my own. It came from The Big Bang Theory.
Alex, I want the penis mightier for 1,000. That's the pen is mightier. Quit holding out, Trebek. I'll give you lots of money for it.
So
What's
I have a
the
question.
celebrity SNL thing?
I have a question for you, Beetle Babe. Do you have a BC-13 box set?
A what?
BC-13 box set. It was a Beatles box set.
1978 Beatle box set.
Yes.
Oh no, I wish I did. No.
You
I
know,
do.
that of course. What don't you have? But the thing is I'll tell you that I had a very cool record store that was in my neighborhood. Lasted 25 years, Full Circle Records in Crystal Lake, Illinois, and that was the first time I ever saw a BC-13. Of course, I didn't know it was a BC-13 back then, but it was such a beautiful box, and I was already into the Beatles. I was hooked. I started collecting in 78, 79 actually, and I was just like, "How much is this?" And I saw the price tag, and I'm like, I think it was like a hundred. I don't know if I'm going to get this like $150, $200 back in
God, what are
79
they gonna
money,
put
and I'm
now?
going, I
Oh yeah,
can't
it goes.
afford that
It goes for
shit.
twice that now.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me. I'm surprised not more than that.
I have the Japanese press, and I got lucky. It was VCLT from somebody.
Nice.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Now, if anybody out there kindly
Oh
would
my
like to
God,
send me a Birds, Bees, Monkeys, and Mono from the
Same.
Monkeys in VCLG,
Yeah.
here's the address.
Same.
Paul, you should have heard fucking Richard when Richard and Groovy Lisa.
I don't want to hear Richard fucking.
No, you should have heard him. Him and Lisa both went nuts when that was given to me. They're like, it should have went to Richard. It should have went to Richard. I'm like, he's not the only one that likes the Beatles.
I hear that train coming on down the track. I hear that all the way. So yeah, no kidding. But you know what? I like Dolan. I like Lisa. They were there. That's how
I like both of them too.
Well, Cap, you remember this is how we got started. The original VC Fab Four, one of them anyway, was Richard and Lisa and Mason and me.
Yes.
I miss those days sometimes. I do.
Yep.
I hope Mason. I hope Mason's doing good.
Then I started doing live streams, and it became the VC Misfits.
I've been here 18 years, and I feel like I didn't even know all this was going on at the same time.
I'm going to have to agree, Jen, with the statement behind you. Did you swipe that from a NASA spaceship? To that divider right there.
I don't know. Did they use rose gold?
Calling all occupants of interplanetary craft. Nanu nanu. Tik nak ting chong.
Oh, I have the Mork and Mindy box set. I love that. Freaking much.
Nanu.
I know, it's one of those things that love it or hate it. I freaking love Mork and Mindy.
Come in, Orson.
That's Robin Williams' best work, in my opinion, was Mork and Mindy.
And from the second season on, he was all coked out of his gourd.
Oh, I know. But
I wonder if Jonathan Winters was too when he came out in that big egg. Oh my God.
Lie, be free.
Oh my God.
I like stupid things. Sorry.
This show is about. I guess you know what? People could accuse me of being a VC version of Seinfeld, a show about nothing, but that's fine.
I mean, people could accuse me of it too. So.
I don't really care. I mean, I'm just who I am. Although what came on, because I literally lost half my audience within a matter of 2 minutes. Is there something else out there right now?
No,
it
had to be me.
It had to be you.
Yep, it was me.
Oh, now look, Stephen met Robin on Happy Days. Yes, when he showed up and they found the Richie and Fonz over in Milwaukee.
Actually, on the box set, they include those episodes on there. Hi, James.
Nice. Hello, James.
Yeah, I didn't even realize those episodes were on there as a bonus feature for several years upon owning it. And somebody mentioned, I was like, what are you talking about? And I looked at it. How did I miss that?
Yeah, well, that's... I don't have too many DVD box sets, and I gotta confess, I haven't cracked them open. I got the Batman TV show. I love that thing. The Star Trek cartoons from the mid-'70s for Filmation. Years 4 and 5, if you will, of the 5-year mission, which I remember watching those as a kid, and some of the writing for those episodes, even animated, were still damn good. It's like, looking back on it, sure, I still could have seen them as live action, but I mean, it worked in that medium at the time. Some original Star Trek stuff. I saw that the Walmart still has WKRP at a reasonable price, and I think I might pull the trigger hopefully in the next few weeks and get that, because I love that show too.
Yeah, my Walmart here right now has 75% off of anything in the electronics section. They're remodeling and they're going section by section. So like DVDs, records, TVs, laptops, everything 75% off.
How good are these laptops?
That was a $1,200 laptop there, and it was like $250.
Yeah, but what are the specs on it?
Handle.
I'm a computer person, so it was decent. It was a good laptop. I just didn't have $250.
Who does?
That kills me.
Not only that, I just
cost more than that. I'm like,
same here. I just bought this freaking gaming laptop. I spent almost $3,500 for it when I bought it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saving up for too, to replace my old one.
See, and my son, thank God for my son, he's letting me borrow this Lenovo, and this is one of his gaming laptops, and this one's a hell of a lot. This thing is faster than even my old HP was when I used to be able to do my shows on the HP one. So right. I'm very grateful. And then I just bought Walmart brand mic and webcam, and here I am. So lucky you guys. And everybody's like,
oh, that's not true.
Sure it is. I'm a big pain in the ass. I know that. But it's all good. It's all good, guys. Let's see. I can't beat what your vinyl finds were, Cap. I can't. Did you find anything lately, Jen?
I mean, they weren't on vinyl, but I mean, I picked up the Beatles US album set finally.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I finally own it after a gazillion years. So by CDs, not vinyl, but still, I was just like,
please tell me they're in a plastic case.
Job. What was that?
Are they in a plastic case or just paper?
Oh, they're in plastic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're paper cases though.
They are, but they have plastic inside of them. Like,
yeah, I meant like a jewel case.
Oh, no, they're not those. But I thought it was a nice touch that they added in the liners that look just like the vinyl. I was like, that's so cute.
It is.
And my nerdy self was all too happy that there's not one, not two, but 3 Liza Minnelli albums across the set. I'm like, yes! I'm probably the only person who cares, and that's fine by me.
You are.
No, I like Liza Minnelli. Not as good as Judy Garland, but I do like
She's
Liza.
in here too. She's in here too. And I loved her mama first, but I mean, I love Liza more, so.
Jen, don't forget this. Life is a cabaret, old chum. See, you people didn't expect me to throw that one out, did you?
And I appreciate it very much.
Oh, okay. Hold on a minute. The password is ridiculous. Okay. Wish that Beatle USA box set did not use the 2000.
I agree, unfortunately, but it's the closest I've got to the original US ones. I used to have a bunch of the US ones on vinyl before we got robbed in 2012, and it's like I'm still slowly trying to rebuild the collection I once had, but it's a slow process, so especially since everything costs more now.
See, so here's the thing, Jen, so that you don't get your valuables robbed again, your collectibles, you got to have a secret panic safe room so that you put your collectibles in there that the robber doesn't know, and what the robber only sees is Manavani and no talent artists like Barbra Streisand or Bon Jovi or anything else like that the criminals are going to be like, oh shit, we don't even want this stuff. Let's go.
I mean, the saddest part is in this house, we have one. This is not our current one, but like, actually, we do have a pair.
Coming next to the VC Horror Channel, Beetle Babes panic room.
But then if I show it, they'll know where it is.
God.
So I can't. But
The only other thing that happens to be in that panic room is a very large bottle of Tampico and half of a box of salt and pepper Triscuits.
and Davy Jones's stolen urn of ashes. But shh, don't tell anyone. It's
Well,
me.
you're daydream believing on that one now, aren't you?
I know. They got dumped in the ocean. I know. But
See, along with the porpoises, they can go and.
I mean, his wife was literally filming them while dumping him in the ocean. You're not even wrong. You're not even wrong. She put it on her Facebook.
I don't. I never liked his last wife. I saw a video.
Nobody did. Nobody
she
did.
beat him up.
She did.
She beat
She
him up.
did. She did, and now, like, the narrative from the daughters is she may have contributed to his demise. And she was conveniently on a cruise, like, within 24 hours, like, uh-huh. Uh-huh. And that would be why they sealed the files, like, immediately before anybody could dig into this. I'm like, interesting. I wonder how long till we get the full story.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just saw a cameo from Cap's #1 fan. So the thing here is that, I'm always gonna those,
Yeah, I
it
just
kills
thought
me.
another one of the records that I got was Vincent Price.
Ooh,
Something in demonology.
okay.
I can't. It's Vincent Price, Witchcraft, Magic, and the Adventures in Demonology.
And a cooking recipe because at the end for Devil's Food Cake.
If you play it backwards.
Yep.
All right.
Oh God, what? Okay, hold on a minute. What was it? Okay, so I wrote this. I need to put this out. I wrote 20 scripts for a 30-minute parody animated show for Adult Swim. Okay, I know where they're all at. They're all in the closet. But there was a little bit of a record collecting episode. Of course, I had to do that because one of the main it's a superhero knockoff, like nobody's ever done that before. But the guy goes off and he goes, "Yeah, I even have the rare version of. I think I might have even called it the Threedles or something else like that." and he puts it on the turntable, puts it back, and you're hearing. He goes. You think that they're saying, I buried. I can't remember who I called. I think I mentioned, I said, I buried Saul, but really what it is, and he's spinning it back and you hear a recipe involving cranberry sauce. Take 2 cups and I'm like,
I love it.
that's what happens when you have ADD. You're bouncing all over the place.
Why we get along.
Poor Davy, poor Nez.
Yep.
You see, yeah, because I'm telling you, Nez
With
too.
the Nez
I'm
one,
just
we
going.
literally watched that one going down in real time because she was like so flagrantly putting it in like live streams, had him high off his ass, and was just like, I pride myself on keeping him too high to know what's going on. It's like, you realize
I
people
watched that episode.
sick.
Now I know what you're talking about. That was
Yes.
his Video Ranch. On Video Ranch, I'm going, oh, come on.
And she was doing it every week. They still haven't found her. She fled the country 2 weeks before he died. They still have not found her. Yeah.
Damn
It is a mess.
Oh. Thank you. Thank you for paying attention. Paul, can you give us a teaser? What's in that Kmart bag? I might as well. I'm going to make myself big for a minute. Now, I'm not going to show everything here because some of it, unfortunately, is just not really. We're just going to glean off of things here. So, firstly, I'll show you. This is the logo that the 45s came in. Remember, Kmart, the savings place. This is from the 80s, early 90s. I miss Kmart. It's barely been dead, and I miss it already.
I forgot to tell you, Paul. Did you see that Ames announced that they are opening stores, brick and mortar stores? 30 of them.
Shit.
Really?
30 of them, for real, yeah.
I know what you're talking about, but we didn't have any in our neighborhood. But they originally were based out of Iowa, so maybe they're going to put them in the Midwest too again. That'd be nice. All right. Let's see here.
And
Unfortunately,
they're also going to have a website where you can buy things.
nice. Some of these, unfortunately, are so damaged I can't even do much with them. But then some of them are in really decent shape, and so they just need a little cleaning. Let's see. I'll probably show about
Yeah.
half of this pile. I said pile.
I kid you not, Psycho's platters. I probably have maybe 15,000 45s,
Whoa.
if
I'm a
not more
smooth
than that.
sucker.
I,
Yeah,
ha- I had about 8, and then I went to an auction and they had boxes and boxes and boxes of them. Those 9 fruit boxes of 45s, and I bought them all for, I think it was $5 a box.
Oh my God.
and in one of those fruit boxes, it was all Carmen Miranda 45s.
Hell no!
Oh, and
It was
also,
it. It was all Liza Minnelli.
Give them to me. I don't have any of her 45s.
and
I
also
only have the
several different
albums.
versions of Chiquita. So, okay. We start off, they're in no particular order. Good old Donovan's Sunshine Superman with,
Oh.
of course, I think Paul's on the back of that one too, isn't he?
Yeah,
I
but
think he is.
see, Paul. Even with 45s, them damn things can take a licking and keep on ticking. If they're scratched, it's not such a big deal because they play anyway.
Hmm. Now, somebody in this stream earlier was talking about Secret Agent Man. Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Which, oh, somebody's getting a message. Not me, though.
Not me.
It's not me. A very, I would say at least a VG Plus copy of Blueberry Hill. I always liked Blueberry Hill on the original Red Imperial, not the other one. To go with in that vein. Now, unfortunately, this one here has a very small at the end, a teensy weensy warp. But keep on knocking from Little Richard.
Now, it's funny that you have those two back to back, because when I saw Little Richard in the 90s, the only bootleg video I've ever found from it on YouTube is him doing Blueberry Hill.
That's strange. That is very, very strange.
It's like, I can send you a link to it, but it's like, yeah, I was at that show.
Here's one that you don't quite see too much, but Eric Burden and the Animals Monterey. So you're going into 66, 67. This next one here, I need to listen to it. I haven't had a chance. Now, the label happens to be a funk soul label, 70s and 80s. But this one here from somebody named Mike and Kelly, My Love Will Take You. It's a white label promo, but like I said, being that it's Esser, and Esser has been also known to have a little bit of Northern soul. Who knows? That would be fun. Let's see. I'm going to save the tearjerker for the last because I couldn't believe this. Of course, Ricky, he was a traveling man and he made a lot of stops. That male whore all over the world. And and of course, going from that to another statement from Jamestown, a James Brown, straight from his hot tub. It's a man's world. And then I don't get to see this one very much. If my buddy Doug, who hosted the Vinyl Grotto radio show channel on YouTube, saw this, he would know that this is the original color for the Atco label. The Sensations, Please Mr. Disc Jockey. It is doo-wopish, but it's got a nice female voice fronting it. It is the whole A-B side is great. What really hurts, hang on a second. I am so ashamed. Oh, what do you want, Toby? What? Toby just was like, I'm making a quick visit. Meow, meow, meow. I have the photo cover of 45 Secret Asian Man. I mean, come here. No? Fine, be that way. Randy, hello. Welcome to the show. Year of the 45. We made it happen, Rando. We made it happen.
Hey, Vinyl Gorilla Records.
Oh, damn it. I know you want to come up here. You just almost stuck your claws into my leg. All right, Fred. Have you ever noticed that Fats Domino is always walking? That's right. He's walking. He's walking to New Orleans. He's walking to Blueberry Hill. He's walking everywhere. 45's forever. Correct, Randy. That is the only correct answer for that, because I am a good sucker for that. That is Captain, our Captain. The one that's been around for quite a while. So this next one, and I know Shenanigans is going to watch this. Maybe she isn't now because she would be up here. But I got to look at some of these, and I was like, when I saw this, and then I played the track on YouTube and I dug it. A 1965 garage rock nugget. I said nugget because this thing here, the band would end up, don't be careful. Don't go near the meat and veg. I'll get you, cat. I will. That'll be the end for you. And so, unfortunately, I'll say dicklick because I say that some dicklick went off and phone call at the white courtesy phone call for R.I.P. Daily at the white courtesy phone. So they purposely scratched the shit out of this. Made me mad. Only on the one side, and then it needs some cleaning. So I pray to God that the cleaning at least will make it playable. So it turns out that it's one of their first 45s. It was a decent garage rock song. We're talking about on Jetstar Records from 1965, the Five Americans with I'm Feeling Okay. This was the play side because there's a star. You can't see it very well. And somebody stuck a red X. But the labels, this is the funny part. And the flip side is their take on Slippin' and Slidin' from Little Richard. Go figure. Yeah. See, here's the thing, though. Randy, this would have been a really nice, I mean, I'm not looking a gift horse in the mouth. I'm very thankful to Shenanigans for her giving me these. I just hope I can get this clean because I don't think you guys know. I don't know if you could see this. I have no clue what that is.
It looks bad.
I have no clue, so I'm praying.
It looks like it's paper stuck to it. Use Google.
My buddy's got a nitty gritty, so we're going to try to run that, I think. I know, right? Because I'm sitting here and I'm so used to Abnac Five Americans. In fact, I even came across a yellow wax. I saw the light. I see the light. Anyways, it was so scratched to holy hell, you still could even see it through the yellow vinyl. It was so bad. But this Jetstar one, I'm like, but the labels, I'm not kidding. They look like they were typed labels. Very, very weird. It's ladies and gentlemen, it's vinyl jizz.
Yeah. Sorry,
Even
sorry.
Fred says definitely jizz. But could
Sorry, Paul.
jizz?
I couldn't help myself. Every time I hear the Five Americans, it gets me all hot and bothered.
That's one message I don't want from Western Union. You could keep that evol all to yourself there. See what I did? Okay. So, but I mean, this is actual genuine. Oh God! Could you imagine if I put this on eBay? Genuine jizz from one of the members of Five Americans. Mike Rabone. I'm kidding. He's still alive. Don't get me for that. I love you, Mike. He's out in Oklahoma. Somebody really liked that record.
Better yet, Davy Jones. The first time he heard it, he exploded.
Watch it. Watch it. We were talking about this. You bastard. You Captain F squared bastard insulting my Davy. By Davy. My favorite part, though, of was it the SpongeBob movie where Davy Jones
was an episode. It was an episode.
Locker? Oh, it was an episode. And I'm telling you, when I saw that brand new, I'm like, oh, yes, and I'm just sitting here. And I love it.
My cousin DVR'd it for me and waited for the next time to come over. And she was like, I have something to show you. I was like, what? I was like, it's like a 4-year-old thing. And I'm thinking, oh God, what? And she shows me SpongeBob. And I'm thinking, okay, I don't even watch SpongeBob. And then all of a sudden, here comes Davey. I'm like, oh! She's like, it's the guy you took us to see that one time. I'm like, you're right, that is the guy I took you with so we could go see, and he's even wearing the same shirt. Very good. I'm so proud of you right now. Oh my gosh.
And Paul, you know a record I regret selling? I had the monkey's head. First press. It was still in the shrink, and I didn't know what it was. I didn't know that it was worth anything, and I sold it for $5. I paid $1 for it, and I figured, $5 is 5 times or 4 times my damn money, so why not?
That head many gave head.
I wouldn't know what that's like. It's been a couple of years. Anyways, and as I look and it's like dust, it turns to dust. Anyways, TMI, ladies and gentlemen, on the Psycho Show. Oh my God. So yeah, there, believe it or not, there's a way to find out whether a copy of the monkey's head is first press. There is a boo-boo on the back cover. Jerry Goffin's name is misspelled.
How do they spell it?
And they corrected it. I know I'm going to get this wrong. I know it. I think that the boo-boo is Jerry when it's really Gerry. So if you happen to have a Jerry, I hope I'm getting this right. If I'm wrong, stick it in the comments. But yeah, if you get a Jerry Goffin, then you actually have a true first press of head. Now, I got to look at my copy.
I'm about to look at mine. Hold on.
Now I have a Rhino version because at the time I did not have an original, but I have a Rhino copy signed by Davey and Mickey when I met them. I wish I could have gotten around to be able to get Mike and Peter, but well, they were all gone already. But I do have each monkey's autograph separately on different things. So, and even Mike wrote an autograph to me on my birthday. It was dated my birthday. I'm like, holy crap. Yeah, that was one of his books. Yeah, one of his books, American Gene, he signed to me. Fire. I am Cornholio. I need TP for my bunghole.
I love it.
Damn it, Beavis.
Now, if you're watching this episode and Beavis and Butthead triggered you, please do not set a trailer park on fire. How you doing? I'm glad you subbed to me too, by the way. Thank you. I got wonderful people here. I don't give a shit what anybody else says. Oh, okay. Well, let's see here. See.
So Jerry Jerry, was that the correct one or the messed up one?
I think the messed up one is Jerry.
First press. Yep.
Boom.
All right,
Hell
so that's a true first press if I remember correctly.
All right.
So
nice.
All right.
Now that's settled.
That is settled. For my bunghole. Hey guys, I gotta get some more coffee. Say some nice things or whatever the hell. Just don't get me kicked off for 2 minutes.
I see that you are a classic gamer.
Yes.
I built my own emulator, and it has everything known to man on it. Every Sega Genesis game, every Nintendo game, every arcade machine. It has everything on it.
See, I want one of those so bad. I don't have the know-how to build one, but God, I want one of those so bad.
Yep. It has like 188,000 games on it, so.
Very cool. Even if it were just all the Nintendo ones, I would be perfectly happy.
Yeah, me
like
too.
Just all the Nintendo systems, basically, up till, I guess, whatever can't be emulated. But I'd be happy with that. Because, I mean, played ones from the other systems, but it's pretty much the Nintendo stuff that was always my wheelhouse. Because that's what I grew up with. My brother was the one that had, like, the Sony and the Xbox shit, and I kind of played along with it, but it was like, there's a few games I liked here and there, but there wasn't that many from them. I was a Nintendo girl, and still am, so.
See, my thing was arcade games. I love going to the
Okay.
damn arcade. Like when I play the arcade games on this emulator, I'm like, holy shit! I used to spend so much money on these damn things, quarter after quarter after
I did
quarter.
as a kid too. Especially those damn Simpsons games. Oh my god, those were like crack to me. So,
I even have a prototype of Mortal Kombat on my
ooh,
on my emulator.
very cool. Like even with like the legit Switch stuff, I mean that I've had to buy. I mean, my sister was just like, "What the actual hell?" Just showing her scrolling through what all I have in here. Like I could go like this and just like scroll down and la 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 la. Still going,
Holy crap!
still going. I have paid for all of them.
Yeah.
Mine's not a hacked one.
Do you have the Mega Man games?
Hell yeah, I grew up on those. Those were like my favorites ever.
Yeah.
Mega Man 3 was the best. So
My favorite Switch game is Mario Kart 8.
ooh,
I love
yeah.
I love that game.
It is a good game. I love that one too.
Good old video games. I'll admit I'm an old fart when it comes to that stuff. I think the last time I ever bought any and played any video games was like the early O's, maybe.
Nothing wrong with that.
I think so. Well, hi. Do you want to come up here now, or are you just teasing me?
Kitty. Aw, hey Toby. Look at your sweet baby. Look at you. Such a good girl.
Yeah, hard to believe this little box holds 188,000 games.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Wow. That is impressive. Holy shit.
Yep. It's this memory card, that's why.
Yeah. Well, that's like what's in my Switch, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a terabyte in there, so.
I think this is 250 gig, I think.
I think I started out with a 250 originally for the Switch, and then I filled that in like no time flat. I was like, okay, what's the biggest that's compatible with this? Terabyte?
Boy, was I wrong. It is 32 gig.
Oh, wow. That's little. But I mean, the older games were much smaller, to be fair.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think I have one of those in each of my R4 cards, so.
this cat is definitely in heat.
Then it's the first press, Randy.
Doing it.
If it has Jerry on the back, but GERRY on the label, it's a first press.
Apparently mine's the first press because we just checked it.
Like I said, I'm going to have to look at mine later on that one. So let's see.
That ex-boyfriend did me well by gifting me that. So
see, very nice, very nice. I think several of my kids and grandkids have Switches, so they're always playing something or another.
Yeah.
But
I think all my nieces and nephews have them too at this point. There's 10 of them, so I'm the coolie because I'm the one that'll play with them. So.
Then again,
there's somebody here selling a Nintendo Switch for $100.
That's pretty good if it's like not busted or anything.
All right, that's what I said.
Yeah, like Randy, I think it's just the back cover is the error. The labels all are correct. I don't understand exactly what happened. What I thought was funny was my Japanese copy, the early '80s Arista issue. I think they used the same screw up, believe it or not, on the back, except it was in color. That's the only difference of Japan as opposed to the rest of the world, is that it wasn't a shiny thing, and on the back it's beautiful color. I was like, wow, I didn't know till I was like 15. I'm like, holy crap, that's what it looks like. It's wonderful.
It does have the G on the label and the J on the actual sleeve. So there you go.
Okay, there we go. So good job, people.
Kiss's first album is the same way. The way to tell if you have the first press of their first album is there's a missing track. It's on there. It's called Kissing Time.
That's
If
right.
Kissing Time is on there, then you have a first press.
You know what? I'm going to tell you something. I was digging through my record collection the other day. Now, the first time that I ever came across a copy of that, near Springfield, Missouri, this very big ass antique mall. I'm looking through and I'm going through, and my son was with me, my oldest son, and I said, it'd be real funny if, and I'm looking, and I'm like, and I pull out the rim, like, and I'm like, how much is this? $9? And I'm going, well, but see, here's the thing. The cover was like part of it was electrical taped. I didn't give a shit. I'm like,
Oh, okay.
the vinyl was okay. It was okay. It was
You need to
playable.
upgrade
And
the
I'm
cover
just
later.
and I'm just sitting here, and I'm just sitting going, hallelujah. Well, I was just got done selling some things. Okay. So I'm moving my vinyl around to make it a little easier. And would you damn believe that the other copy that I thought had Kissin' Time on it, it turns out it's a better copy of that first one? I'm going, what the hell odds are that? And I know damn well that that other copy I picked up for like $1 at a yard sale in Illinois. And I'm like, yes.
Right.
They only made, I think from what I heard, because it was only out for 6 weeks. That first version, 6 weeks. Then they recalled it, flipped it, and then stuck the extra song on there. One of the things, and I saw photographs of this, and this cracked me up. There's somewhere out there in the Kiss universe. One of the first Illinois public appearances, they came to, I want to say Woodfield Mall in Schaumburg, Illinois, which is a huge, huge town, still is. And they were having the kissing contest. They only did it in about the 12 biggest markets in the U.S. And so Kiss not only were there to, quote, judge the kissing contest, but they were going to do an album signing in the record store that was in the mall that day. So
Wow.
Kiss was there like 3, 4, 5 hours, for just to be in that mall for a day. And I'm like,
Hey,
hell, if I had a
BJC.
time machine, I would go back
Yeah.
and just be, what are you doing to me? You better
Wants
not be.
back up?
You better not be doing what I'm thinking you're doing.
Uh-oh. Oh,
That's,
don't you dare, kitty.
yeah, I ain't in the mood for that. No more
No.
nuggets. No more love nuggets. I ain't in the mood for that. Yes.
DJ
There's
Chris.
that. Beat on the brat with a baseball bat.
I like that song.
Rock and roll high school. Thank God, DJ. Well, nobody's got a wrench. And I do that on purpose because A, I respect you people. I do expect you guys to be nice. I don't need respect. I just want you guys to be nice and play well together. That didn't sound right, but and so that's why I figure, if somebody causes damn ruckus at my show, I'll just simply, I will eliminate you.
That's basically how I feel on my streams too. So that's why I don't give out wrenches either.
Uh-oh, you know what? I think Randy.
I do the exact opposite. I give everybody a wrench so they can go to everybody's channel, but there's only certain people that have it like a super
Randy
mod.
found out this is the clue.
Oh no! Captain E.
Hey, hey, silencio el gato. Anyways, that was for my Spanish speaking. I said, silencio el gato. What is it, Kiate? Shut up, Kiate. Kiate el gato. I don't know Spanish for shit.
Spanish words I know is gato, so I had to learn perro and gato just because.
The only other Spanish words I know are all dirty.
Same. That was like me with Italian. It's like, I just want to learn the dirty words and the dirty phrases. I don't need the rest.
I have a question for you two. What is the most you've ever spent on one album?
Probably not as much as a lot of people in the VC because I'm cheap. So,
Mine's like $180.
Oh, I'm not that high even.
What did you spend $180 on? May I ask?
I'll get it. Hold on.
Okay.
I might have gone up to about 60 or 70 on something, but it was like a double album. So, I
God,
mean, that feels
you
more
two beat
fair.
me
That
on
feels more
that.
fair.
Yeah, you two beat me on that. I'm such a tightwad. It's 10 or 15 bucks max.
For
Seriously.
me, usually, it was like a one-off that I did it because it was like something I've like never seen pop up again. So.
Well, like, okay, so in fact, I can tell you that the same place I bought my copy of Head and Changes, 15 a piece over at Rainbow Records in Palatine, Illinois. Well, it wasn't Palatine.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Hang on, we gotta put that up a little bit better here. There you go. You know, I've only in the last year or two seen OG copies of that. I just know that it's in the inner sleeve of the cassette and CD. I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember. And you know what? Here's the thing, right? So I don't know, you people may, maybe F squared here and B squared and a few other people might disagree with me on this, but some people go off and say that GNR basically was a one album band. Well, if you're going to say that, then that's the album pretty much. But the other thing is that all radio stations play the same damn three songs from that
And
album, and I'm tired of hearing it. So,
play something from fucking Use Your Illusions 1 and 2. Man, those were both great albums.
here's the thing.
Axl Rose might have been a pain in the ass, but he knew what the hell he was doing.
That was their downfall, was after that, because the minute
Right.
that they went off and did the spaghetti incident, I'm going, come on. And I'm just, the thing is that
See, I like Spaghetti Incident too.
well, believe it or not, that will end up, well, it's a toss up between spaghetti incident or Chinese democracy is going to end up being a Jukebox from Hell episode sometime soon. Paul
I
always
have
looks
Chinese
in the jizz
Democracy
on
also.
record.
But anyway, I bought that off of the wax at his first auction.
There you go. But I think, between Geffen and between the band
Rob the Wax, not
having those two Use Your Illusions, I think truthfully, if they simply would have combined, either A, stuck it as a double album, or B, the 10 or 11 best tracks from those sessions, they would have had another stellar album, and then they would have been known as a two great album band. But and double F, Randy's kidding. I know he is. I've known Randy forever. The most I've spent are on bootlegs, maybe $50. See, I'm trying to think here. I never had too many bootlegs in my collection, but I want to say 10, $15, but that was back in the 80s. I still remember when I came across the Sweet Apple tracks and the Black Album for the Beatles. I so wanted those things, and this guy happened to be coming into Rainbow Records. I think it might have even been the day I bought the Monkeys for that $15 a piece, and the owner passed on him. So
Wow.
I went to the owner, and I said, "Look, what were the condition on those?" And he goes, "They were all right. They're playable. It's just you wouldn't get pissed if I go out there and try to deal with them, do you?" "No, go have some fun with it." So I actually went there, but the guy was just getting ready to get into the car. And I said, "Hang on a second." I said, "Can I look at those?" And I maybe would buy them off of you. But his price was just like maybe about a third more than what the heck I really had. And I'm just like, oh, well. And it came with the poster. He had the damn poster that came with that album too, and everything. It was a wonderful poster.
See, I'd have tried to get him to come down a little.
Well, I do. See, one of the golden rules of Psycho is you always ask. And that's how the record finds all these years. You always ask. If you don't see it out in the garage sale, ask. You don't know how many times, "Hey, honey, can you go get that box of albums that we got in the living room and or the basement?" One time, and I'm like, I made sure there was lights on in this basement and an escape route. And they're like, "There's about 200 to 300 albums in the basement." And I said, "Fine." I said, "Will you do me a favor? Leave the door open." upstairs here, and I will be very quick," which is what they did. And I came up with, like, I think the first thing that I remember pulling out of there, that's what he said, was Badfinger's Magic Christian Music, a decent copy of
Ooh.
that. And I was just, because I'm a big Badfinger fan, and I was just like, wow, but there was also some goofy
Is that
pop
different than
albums too.
the Magic Christian soundtrack?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, it is.
okay.
What it is, how do I describe the cover of this thing? It's so goofy and out there. It's not, but it's on Apple. It was their first. It was their first album as Badfinger. And that's another thing. I need to find a UK copy of the Ivies. I need to find that. I have never come
Oh,
across one in all the years I've collected.
see, Paul, when I first started collecting, I made one boo boo, and I learned to never do it again. I was at a
Love
yard
that.
sale, and this woman sold me a bunch of records for. She wanted 10, and I got her to go down to 5, and I was excited that I got these records for $5. And
Hmm.
her husband started helping me load them in my car, and he's like, "You think this is something? You should see what's in the house." And she looked at him and said, "Nope, not him." I was like, "Son of a bitch!"
Wow.
Here's the thing. The way
I
I
wonder
am.
to this day what the fuck was in that house.
Right? That they
Okay.
decided you weren't worthy of.
I don't mind telling everybody here, because this is not going to be a surprise for some of you, that I have been told multiple times by different people that I have the charisma of either a televangelist or a serial killer, or both. And I simply would have gone to that. Hey, I'm proud of that. I would have been a televangelist by day, serial killer at night. Anybody writes a damn book on or a movie on this shit, you give me my cut. That's all I'm asking for. So, heal, friends, heal. Why? You owe me money. Yeah, that sounds like Preacher, the comic. Anyways, never mind. So, the thing is that I would have gone off and asked both of them, like, fair enough, it's for somebody else, but I'm a nosy little bucker. Would you let me see him? I love vinyl, please and thank you. Then I would have gone in there, and I would have, like, gone, no, I would have been like, poker face all the way through.
Right.
But see, that taught me to use a poker face, because my excitement showed.
Did you
And
learn from
because
Lady
my
Gaga?
excitement showed, that woman was like, he got that too cheap, so not in the house.
But that's what I did, though. And I'm just like, and sometimes it worked and sometimes it didn't. That's all there is to it. You are right, and we are saddened by that, along with Richard Tandy of Yellow. Both are gone.
Oh, 1 second, gotta grab a package off the porch.
There you go. She's got to grab a package. But yeah, so I hear that train coming on down the track.
My house is so close to a unloading station for trains that I could probably throw a rock and hit it. That's how close.
In fact, he has before, kids. That's why the Railway Authority has come after him. Hi, everybody. I'm Johnny Cash's son, Johnny Change, and I'm here to convince you about my new album from Ronco. It's all train songs. My mama got run over by. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Oh, God. Hang on. Boy, are you all asking for it. Hang on.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Randy. Dwayne Eddy was one of the original, one of the best guitar players ever, and he was one of the OGs. I think one of my favorite song ever is Rebel Rouser.
My mama got run over by a train. My mama got run over by a train. The big thing that got her in the ass was the caboose. All right. Or this one. I don't know how to play people. I'm just fucking with you guys. Conjunction, junction. What's your function? Is Danny here? The King of Chaos? I wish the King of Chaos was here. I would love the King of Chaos to show up. See, I already lost part of my audience because I played shitty guitar. Ziggy played shitty guitar.
I missed you playing guitar.
Yeah, it was
I
shitty.
love David. I
It was
love
sh-
David Bowie.
love him
His
too.
best era is Ziggy Stardust, in my opinion.
Agreed. The whole reason I dye my hair red is because of Ziggy Stardust. So
I don't know how to play, so
I
I'm just
think the
kidding
first
around.
3 or 4 albums he did with Mark Ronson. I think that's what his name was, and he,
It is Mark Ronson.
yeah, and
My-
those 4 albums were great.
My dog has fleas. It looked at me. Or the other one I'm thinking of right off the bat is like, it's from Sesame Street, but it's like, da 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 at the Ladybug Picnic.
I so
And
vaguely remember that.
they told knock knock jokes and did it, and then the next thing you know, because the fucking campfire's going really high, and the fire engine had to come out, and then all you hear at the end, 12. That's all he says. From the teddy bear picnic.
Wait, so is it Teddy Bear or is it Ladybug?
No, there's 2 different songs. It's a ladybug
Oh,
picnic,
okay.
but also the teddy bear picnic, something else completely. I heard the tugboat. Ladies and
Tugboat.
gentlemen, okay, here's my. This is gonna be another trademark of mine. Psycho is better than the Shags.
Oh, what we get?
It's for me, a Mario.
Oh, I like.
Medication that nobody cares about. So.
I hear the tugboat. Boo, boo. You know what that reminds me of is The Simpsons. I can't sleep, Hobie. Well, how about I give you some refresh sounds of the sea? Boo. I'm just like, what the hell? What? You're the one that gives meow meow meow, goes to claw my leg, and then you don't want to come up here. So shush, Tobias, shush. No, you don't know how to play the guitar.
But did Tobias blue herself?
It's a oh my, but it's like oh God, no. Why the hell did I know that this one, ladies and gentlemen?
Is
it who?
Is it the King of Chaos?
No, I wish it was.
He won't
Ladies
come
and
up to that
gentlemen,
here.
ladies, I don't know. Everybody's being kumbaya. Kumbaya, my VC.
I wish they would be.
Kumbaya.
So who is it?
Only available on 8-track and 16 RPM. All right. See, if you guys got that last joke, that's educational records for 16 RPM. All right. So he's waiting out. He's waiting here. And I'm not entirely sure if he's really coming up here to torture me or because
Right.
this will be the first time that he'll ever be next to a woman in several years. Ladies and gentlemen, Richard the Music Maniac.
Hey, Richard.
I definitely
Paul.
have the VC Misfits
Paul.
right now here.
Yep.
What?
Yep, you do.
Now,
What?
Paul, when
Yes.
have I ever? Now, Paul, when have I ever tortured you?
Aww.
Always and forever.
And I've been beside ladies before, not romantic. I mean, not romantically, but not.
I put stuff on my channel all the time.
Well, Richard, I hope that if you're with a woman romantically, you're on top, not beside her.
Like a virgin.
Yeah, I don't think you know this guy very well, man. This is
You're
Captain.
right.
Sloan.
I don't know, Captain.
Yeah,
Never been
I don't know if
touched.
you want to know him. I don't know if you want to know him very well.
What? Oh, I'm the meanie here. Am I wrong?
Turns everything-
Am I wrong? You want to come up here? Like a
Oh,
surgeon. Like a
He
surgeon.
turns everything into a sexual innuendo. He turns everything into a sexual innuendo, just so you know.
Well, so do I, so.
He can't help himself.
Who?
Can't help himself.
Who?
Cap.
Oh. Did the train go by, or did he have a phone call? Which one was it? Maybe it was the conductor. He heard him. He heard him. I heard you talking smack about me and my train. I'll come over again with the railway authority and choo-choo your caboose, sir.
You could say they're going to train him.
Not sponsored by Lionel Train Company. Well, wait a minute. Lisa says I'm in gallery. Well, but thanks. Well, you know what, Lisa? Truthfully, if you're in gallery, it's so nice to be with you.
Oh, jeez. I didn't even think of that one. That was a good. I didn't even think of that one.
You're slower witted than me. I have ADD. My brain is like this all the time. I hate it. I hate it.
Like, can attest. It's true. Like, constantly, it's like, you know how, like, my computer, like, constantly has about, like, 50 tabs open? That's my brain. That's my brain at any given time. With the tabs open, and there's no closing them.
Oh, here we go. Not even 2 minutes. I'm on here.
Excuse me one second. So here's the comment. You're not wrong, Paul. Richie could use a good women. Plural.
Here we go. I'm not even 2 minutes. I'm on here. Never mind.
Richard, what would be very successful for you, sir, is that you see there goes Boxcar Willie. That's right, Boxcar Willie. You need to somehow become a prince of an Arabian nation over in the Middle East, and you will have so many concubines, you won't even know what to do with them, literally and figuratively.
See, Richard, when I see your bald head, all it makes me want to do is rub my balls on it.
My God.
That is Cap's.
I'm really sorry about this, Jen. I'm really sorry.
No, you're not. Let's get real. No, you're not.
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry
because I'm sorry for myself.
I think it's just the shininess of your bald head, Richard. I think that's what does it for me.
I'm sorry for myself because I don't want to listen to it, and I'm just have to have a woman up here not listening to it. It's really don't really like.
Have you
I've heard worse. I probably said worse, so it's okay.
Yeah, she's over there laughing, Richard. Let her have a damn good time.
From a woman. Do. Sorry, Brian Adams. I didn't mean to butcher your song.
Oh, I thought it was Thriller. Richard's like, kill me now.
Jen, what the holy hell was that? Are you having a spasm stroke? Do I need to call 911?
Possibly. I mean, I am the one drinking beer with a straw, so.
Oh, don't do that. Oh,
what the holy hell?
That's
drinking
bad.
beer with a straw. Oh, yes, I am too
My dad
good.
was spray painting in the frigging garage, and there's like paint residue all over the cans. I don't want to put my mouth on that.
How drunk are you,
That's
Jen?
what she said.
At this point, 3 beers and a sherry in. So.
You know what? I'll tell you something. If I didn't love you people so much, I would my hair, all my whatever hair I have left that's not white would be white right now. And no, it's not. No, it's not cat jizz, Randy. Just thought I'd tell you. You know, that's going to be the new thing now. I'm never going to let this down with the cat jizz.
Forget about the other VC jokes. Now it's all about the cat jizz record.
Right?
Meow, 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 meow. I like vinyl. I like styrene. I like.
Get the little gay cat ears. I can put on the little gay cat ears.
Oh, the gay cat ears.
Put on the
Even
cat.
thinks I'm joking.
Put on the pussy ears now.
Yeah. I'll be back.
Oh, you called it that. I didn't call it that. You called it the.
That's because you don't have enough balls to do that, Richard. I do. It pays to be crazy. Smell the wrath of Skeletor's breakfast burrito.
Hey, Richard. Hold on. No. I got something
I'm
for you.
going to regret this.
I got something for you, Richard. Come here, Richard.
Oh, fuck me.
Cap, I almost, you know what? Thank God I didn't have coffee in my, I would have bombed my coffee out. That's not cool.
Where's my moonshine at?
You leave your man boobs to yourself, and the conductor
Yeah,
from the
really,
railway authority.
really, I don't want to see that. No, please.
Come here, Richard. Come suck on him.
Oh no!
He wants your sex. Da, 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 da,
Not
da, da,
if you were the last person.
your
Not if you were the
love.
last person alive, Cap. Not if you were the last person alive.
What if you?
Richard, I thought you loved me so.
alive?
Come here and spoon me.
Why am I getting Austin Powers vibes all of a sudden?
Dr. Evil, can I paint you gold? No, you crazy Dutch bastard. My neck looks like a vagina. Maybe Ringo's just got Ringo jizz.
By the way, Richard, George Harrison was far more talented than Paul
Oh
McCartney.
yeah, all right. And so was Elvis, and so was Buddy Holly, and so whatever. I know.
You're not insulting Buddy Holly, are you? We draw the line here on that. Because
everybody, Paul McCartney's the worst musician.
Buddy,
I know. He's the worst musician in the world. He's the most overrated musician ever.
I didn't say that, but I think
boy.
George Harrison was more talented. His solo album sold the best out of any of the Beatles solo work.
He did have good solo albums, I'll give you that. And I can say he's my second favorite Beatle. I don't have anything bad to say about
The only reason that he wasn't as big as Paul and John is because they didn't use his material as much.
Yeah, I give you that. They didn't use his material as much. I'll give you that.
Forgive me. Are we talking Ringo here?
I have no idea what's happening here.
George Harrison.
Oh, George.
He doesn't like. He always messes with Paul McCartney's overrated. He's not that good.
Oh no, I like Paul McCartney. I do like his music, but I think George Harrison was just a better songwriter.
I know this is going to piss off a few solo Beatle people, but let's try to face facts here on this, okay?
Whatever you do, don't insult Ringo though. Whatever you do, don't do that. Don't do that. Richard, up here. Don't say anything bad about Ringo.
Richard.
Yes.
All right. Now we can continue. All right. So here's the thing. Okay. So for as far as we'll go solo, we'll go John, Paul, George, Ringo. And I know the 9 people here are going to go, ah, shit, now he's back to Beatles. Everybody talks about Beatles. Well, it is a common denominator in music. I mean, they spread pretty much from there.
Yeah, Groovy Lisa hates the Beatles.
Okay, wait a minute. Who's getting Uber Direct? Listen, if you're getting a pizza, I'd like mine to have a... All right. So for John is concerned, okay, the first album, Imagine, and Walls and Bridges are my 3 favorites. I think those are the ones that really did it for me for John. I do like, of course, Double Fantasy, but that's because I was so excited as a 13-year-old kid to be able to hear John get new record in 5 to 6 years. So those are going to be my John stuff. Now, as far as for Paul's stuff is concerned, okay, so Paul's powers, his epic powers, pretty much started at Red Rose Speedway and pretty much ended at after Venus and Mars got released. That was the first wind. Hold on, I'm not done.
Okay.
That was him here. He's already like no. That's the first version. Okay, so you get that first wind. Then you get a little bit. Let's see. How do I want to explain this? Back to the Egg and Tug of War would be the second wind. Then
Flaming Pie?
I was going to say then the next batch would be Flaming Pie. Although I did like Run Devil Run. I think there should be another version of that album, different people this time, and he should do it again while he's still alive.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely Flaming Pie. I love Flaming Pie. But oh hi, now you decided to come up here on the desk. Is that right? Is it because we're talking? Is it the cat ears? Is that why?
And it's a girl cat. See, I told you the little gay cat ears. That's the problem with your cat. She's gay.
You want to go? Well, she's gone. She's not my cat. Technically, she's my furry grand cat. And to top that off, yes. Are you going to come back up here? Never mind. All right. So that was
Just
that.
for you, Richard.
Okay. Then we get to George. And
I
was
returned
me.
your gift.
That is me.
What?
It is. It's me with a filter.
Oh,
I'm scared. I'm just a little scared.
You're a little.
Why do I have a feeling you'd be a finalist in RuPaul's Drag Race?
I thought
Hey,
it was
I even have a name for that picture. It is called Captivity.
Oh no.
And now we know how he spent his lockdown.
Well,
ladies and gentlemen,
that may be worse than the Flintstones porn. That may be worse than the Flintstones porn.
I'm sorry, what?
So,
Yes, you heard me right.
Ow. Don't do that to me. Ow.
Out of context, what the hell happened?
I'm still having nightmares about that. I'm still having nightmares.
What was it?
It was Betty getting banged by Barney.
Wait a second. So are you telling me that the Flintstone porn involves a lot of, oh, here we go, a lot of boners? Oh, no.
It wasn't just
hard boners.
I've also sent him.
It wasn't just Flintstones porn too. It was like every cartoon I ever liked as a kid. He showed me porn of it.
God.
The Jetsons
I still
and
can't be as
everything.
traumatizing as the Brady Bunch porn. Sorry.
And
of course, it had to parody the Davy episode. I'm like, God damn it!
I also sent him.
Jones.
I also sent him a nude picture of B. Arthur.
Oh God, I've seen that.
I don't.
I wish
I don't remember that. I don't remember that one. I don't remember that one. I don't think
you right now, when you sent that naked picture of B. Arthur, I can tell you what he did not say was thank you for being a Fred. He did not say that.
No, I wouldn't have said that. I would have said something I can't say on here.
That you wish it was Arthur instead of Maud. Notice what I did
I would
there.
not want to see any. I would not want to see anyone. No.
See, Arthur was Mr. Drummond on Different Strokes. Do you know the creepiest episode was the bicycle salesman episode? Mr. Carlton is a perv. That's not right. That just wasn't right. Shame on that. But so what were we talking about? Damn it! What were we talking about? Oh,
I think you were
Drag
talking
Race.
about the creepiest episode of Different Strokes.
No, before that. What were you guys talking about? I can't remember now. I told you my fucking mind
backwards. Different Strokes. Flintstones porn.
Ladies and gentlemen,
the Rating solo Beatle albums.
Our next guest. Oh yeah, we'll finish that in a second. Our next guest has never been on here.
Ooh.
He has never been on here. This is an exclusive. Here, ladies and gentlemen, we now add to the Psycho stage, Mr. Jeff Allen.
What's going on?
Hey.
Hey, Psycho, what's going on, man?
Hi, Jeff. How you
good.
doing?
You're on here. Maybe you can straighten Cap out, Jeff. Yeah.
That would be impossible.
Oh, I want you to straighten me out, Richard. I want you to do it repeatedly with a paddle.
What?
Oh.
Wow.
Brings a new meaning to the word pickleball.
I'm not even going to say anything to this. I'm not even going to respond.
No, you're right. You're not going to say anything, but you're going to do something.
Oh, fuck, I'm not. No.
Oh, come on, Daddy. You
Not
know
sponsored
you
by
want
the Pickleball Association of America.
Oh, hell no.
Richard, I promise I'll say, hit me harder, Daddy.
Didn't I quit the race chat?
This is so messed
Tell
up.
me that girl.
What have I done, ladies
This
and
is
gentlemen?
so messed up
I
on
have
so many
opened the portal
levels.
to hell.
You don't like to do it. We all like to do it. I just did it, and I want to do it again.
Do you
I don't
think
want to do it. I don't want to do it to a guy. I don't want to do it to a guy, though, especially not Cap.
Richard and Cap, F together.
They're going to do it.
I mean, you only live about a half hour away from me, Richard. I'll come pick you up, big guy.
Richard, you're going to score.
Thank you. That was great, Jeff.
You will.
Now, Dad, I thought you would be on my side. No, I'm just kidding. I thought you'd be on my side with this. Dad.
What do you want him to sit on? You
I thought we were. I thought we were friends.
Where are we going? Stop.
Yeah.
Let's change the subject.
What's that sound? Everybody, look what's going on.
The catches.
Wow.
Look at that. There's crickets. I hear them.
Oh Lord.
Buddy, come back. Waylon. So what you been? Hey Jeff, you got anything about recent vinyl finds or anything you want to care to share?
Let's see. No, I finally counted all my Beatle records.
How
My
many were?
vinyl LPs. I've got 27 of them.
Wow.
Hmm.
So, like, do you really need 27 of them?
You need more.
Yeah, you need more.
I'm an enabler, though. So.
I know, but most of them are, all of them.
Yeah.
There's about 10 compilations in there.
True.
Like, really? Do I know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But see, Jeff, I don't need nearly 30,000 records, but I have them. I wanted them.
Oh yeah, I got all the stuff
I
I
don't
want.
need them.
What are you trying to be, Cap? A mini version of Elton John? He's got like 250,000 records, I'm told.
Holy
shit.
shit.
I'm serious. Well, he started since
Yeah, but
like
Al-
mid-60s.
Yeah, but Elton's got the money. Yeah, but Elton's got the money for the record.
Space. More importantly.
And a place to put them.
That's what I'm saying.
That is true.
Mhm.
I'm not kidding. It's like concrete enforced or something, so they don't collapse the house or something like that. It's very. I'm like, could you imagine? Because that happened. I remember reading a story a few years ago. This guy had like 100,000, and the top floor collapsed on him and killed the guy. And like, seriously,
Whoa.
Holy shit.
death by vinyl.
When I first came into the vinyl community, this guy wanted me to buy out his record collection, and it was a decent price. But there was just too many records. That was like 125,000 or some shit. I'm like, where the hell would I put that? I would need storage units, and I can't afford that.
No.
Hmm.
Okay, so who is calling themselves the king or queen of the vinyl community? Because everybody's
Not me.
making these videos.
I'm the village idiot of the vinyl community. I'll tell you that.
I'm
Is it you?
nothing. I'm
Really?
nothing in the vinyl. I'm nothing in the vinyl community. I don't want to be in the vinyl.
Richard,
I'm
you're
out of-
And we all
No,
call Rachel from the shit stir.
You're the shit starter of the vinyl community.
Yeah, I started it again earlier. With Mayo again.
Did you not learn your lesson? Shame on you.
I did not. I clearly did not. I didn't start it this time, but I did roll with it.
Let me roll it to you.
I have.
Generally,
I don't consider myself. I just consider myself a music channel. I don't consider myself. I hardly show any vinyl. So
To be fair, kind of same. Like, I have some vinyl, but I mean, I'm more just music in general, like you are. So.
Yeah. And honestly, the only person's like channel that I've been on in probably a year and a half is Paul's. And I just started recently coming to his channel.
yes, thank you.
yeah.
Richard, when are you going to review your next soda or cereal? We need to know these things.
When I find something that I think will be interesting.
I have the Barbie Ollie Pops. Those are coming soon.
Yeah, I want to try those.
Kimmy didn't
Yeah,
like
Rick-
it. She opened hers first. She didn't like it. But I have a feeling I will.
Yeah.
I'll give
See,
you credit
Richard-
for that one. That
See,
was a
Richard,
good
I
one.
told them how mad you got at me for opening that Jimi Hendrix record.
I could have killed you for. Yeah, I
Which one?
could have. Yeah, I could have killed you for that, Cap.
Which one?
I trigger people in the makeup community with shit like that. There was like this. This sounds so stupid to people on the outside looking in, but I swear to God, it was a thing. There was this lip balm that like people were buying for like $150 sealed because it was like out of print, and people wanted the emo gothy girl vibes with it. I had one from back when it came out, still sealed. I was like, I'm gonna open it. They're like, don't you dare! I'm like, I'm gonna open it and I'm gonna use it. Deal with it. By the way, it sucks. They're like, no, you just destroyed the value. I'm like, damn right, I
They cut
did.
the record, and then they're like this. I just opened it, and then they went like this. All over one side
I
of
did
the.
it to the football.
Well,
That's
for
like
Lisa
Leo.
and all
Years for this, it's still on the chip.
In a way,
for
you could
Lisa
say
and
they
all
would
you
convert
people out there who hate sealed records, I'm Paul McCartney sealed record. I'm not going to open it either. So
Which
just
one?
bother wildlife.
Really?
Even-
I get just to have it, not to open it?
You can
No, I'm
have
not
that
gonna-
one.
Okay, Richard. What if it had?
He
Yeah,
don't
that
play
one.
records. He
DNA.
just collects them.
Well, it
What
has
if it-
patches on it.
What
What?
if it was? What if it was one of Paul's pubes were included in the record? Would you open it then?
Right?
You should mention that.
I wouldn't want no.
Hairs on it. That was-
No. I don't go that far. I'll collect
Maybe
hair
he
and
put
I'll collect.
acid on him. Maybe
I
Brian
don't
put
know.
LSD on the records.
I'll
You
take
know,
a piece. I mean the hair from his head and the like a
yes, but
piece
what
of
if
clothing for
you
the.
don't know? You don't know if it's really, or could it be a short and curly? You don't know, but it's in that box.
Yeah.
It's
Maybe
in that sealed
that's
vinyl.
correct.
You know
Wow.
something, Beetle Babe? I can see Richard acting like Sheldon when he realized he had Leonard Nimoy's DNA.
My dad said he could see me acting like that. He compares me to Sheldon a lot.
Wow.
I am
Yeah,
not
I like
prone
He'd
to-
be
I am-
offended. I'm like, nah, I see it too. It's the autism thing. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I love Sheldon. That
Uh,
Big Bang Theory is one of my favorite shows of
I
all
just
time.
I just started rewatching that show.
I
I'm
love
like
Yeah.
that show.
halfway between Daria and Sheldon. Somewhere in the middle is where I land.
I even
Why
saw
am I
a
not-
couple,
brings
Yeah,
up-
saw a couple
Then,
episodes of Young
bring up
Sheldon
the-
I like too.
Yeah, Jeff, they're rebooting the Big Bang Theory. It's going to be on Max.
What?
But it's
Yep.
not an actual reboot. It's other people. I don't consider that a
Oh,
reboot.
ew. No.
It's younger
No.
Sheldon when he's a baby.
No, he hasn't announced that yet, Richard.
No, Red,
No sperm.
He hasn't announced if the original cast is going to be there or not.
Spermatozoid
He just
Sheldon
announced the
coming
reboot.
soon.
No.
Does he still have his Flash T-shirt on?
See, now what I think could possibly happen is people are going to move into that apartment that Sheldon and Leonard rented.
Hmm.
Oh God, could you imagine that? And then it's like
Go sit in his spot.
words.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Did you
Yeah,
see
they
the
live
picture of
out.
Mickey Dolenz on the set of The Big Bang Theory sitting in Sheldon's spot?
No.
I have it somewhere. It's
Hey,
great.
did you watch-
Oh God,
Did you watch that video I sent you of him doing
Yes. Oh my god, it was
the
so
Headquarters
good.
album? Oh my gosh. What a great show that was. Oh man.
Wish I could have been at that one.
When he did Mr. Webster, I was like, oh.
Like you dug deep for that
Oh,
one.
you're killing me with this, man. This is great shit.
Like all the times I've seen him, I never saw him pull that one out. So I'm like, ooh, nice.
I have a very quick Mr. Belvedere imitation. It ain't Webster, but we'll go close. Wesley, that's it. Thank you.
Wow. I do that. Oh, what's that? What's that one big fat kid that's in all the Woodby Woodpecker ones? I think his name is Reginald. He's got like a little sailor suit that doesn't fit.
Oh God, I know what you're talking about now.
He's like, toys don't eat. Woody Woodpecker's like, we do too. He goes, okay. He's like, I'm gonna make you a sandwich with red hot peppers, spicy hot mustard, Tabasco sauce.
Jeff, why weren't you in cartoon voices like me?
I should have been. I'm telling you. I missed the
That was
opportunity.
good.
So you can do those people, and I could do Becky. Haha, that didn't sound right, but never mind.
Oh,
I know I should have done that.
Because that's pretty good. That was pretty good. Seriously. My other one, there's somebody brought up Flintstones earlier. Let me see if I
Yeah.
can pull this one here.
Uh-oh.
oh no.
Hey Fred, I ate your pebbles. Barn, I told you never to eat my pebbles. But she's legal now.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, sorry though. Oh my god.
Put the
Ow,
sunshine
ow,
in.
the cat just, that was my
Barney wasn't
punishment. The
that
cat
bad.
just got my nuts. Damn you.
The Barney wasn't that bad.
Instant karma.
I've
Oh,
heard
yes,
worse.
he was. Yes, he was. I wish I had my phone available because I'd play the one I got.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, the dirtiest joke ever on the Flintstones.
Oh,
When they
no.
went to the costume shop. Hey Barney, what kind of costume are you gonna get? I'm gonna get me something that makes me look taller. Why don't you get another head? What do I need 3 of them for?
Oh,
I remember that one.
How'd that get
I
past the
remember
censor?
that one.
crazy.
I remember that one.
Sponsored
Oh,
by
it's
Winston
fantastic.
Cigarettes. Have you ever seen the commercials for that? They're sitting
Yes.
there, the women are mowing the lawn, and they're just like, isn't it something?
They're sitting in the back of the house, like smoking cigarettes and drinking beer.
It's like, wait a minute, who's the time traveler in here that got the cigarettes and the beer?
Right.
I'm
And then
wondering-
they did the Bush beer commercial that they never showed.
I guess they swapped out their cactus cooler for it.
Yeah.
on this unreleased wife swapping episode of the Flintstones.
My other favorite episode is Pebble's first birthday party.
With the dancing girl. With the dancing girl.
All
With
right.
the dancing girl.
I don't know if I should admit this. I've got
Look, the dancing girls, you sure do get around.
I've got the Pebbles and Bam Bam 45 on HBR Records. Let the sun shine in. Yes, I did.
Oh, I would
Just 'cause
love
it's on
to have. I would
Hanna-Barbera.
love to have that.
You want everything. You always want to have everything, Richard. I want this.
Guilty?
I want that. But what do
Guilty?
you ever give me? You give me heartache. You give me heartbreak, Richard, and extra white
Guilty.
hairs in my head.
Guilty. Okay, guilty. I am guilty. I do want everything. I'm guilty.
My son got me this one for Christmas.
Gee, Ward, you sure were hard on
Can
the
you see
beaver
it?
last night.
Oh, make him
hang
big.
on.
Let's do that.
I'm working on it, bossy pants. Hang on a minute.
Oh, that's so cool.
It's got all the songs from the Flintstones.
Yes.
I don't think Jen's seen all the. I could like recite every episode. I don't think Jen's seen all of them yet.
Why do you think I'm reviewing them one by one?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Weren't they on for like only 2 years?
No,
and yet
6
there's
years.
a shit ton of seasons and then a bunch of offshoot shows. And
Yeah.
because apparently there's like this untapped cult following I didn't know of for the Flintstones on YouTube, I'm like, I'm going to pander to you.
Oh my.
What
Their fans
what
are called
Flint-
Flintstoners.
show?
They're
What show is
really
that?
insane for it. It's so crazy. But I'm just like, this is the easiest content I've ever made. Okay.
This is the
What
Stone Age
show
version
is
of the furry
Flint-
community.
It
What
kind
show
of is, though.
It even
What
has
show is the Flintstones
Bull
a
Brummel
cartoon
songs on
version
it
of?
too.
I like that Bo Brummel
Everybody
Stones.
knows
That was a
that.
good segment.
It was
The
awesome.
honeymooners.
Yeah, the Honeymooners. Yep.
Jimmy Darroch.
Jimmy Darroch.
What is it? Yeah, what is it? The back of Best of Bo Brummel's Volume 2. It shows the Bo Brummel Stones on the back drawn. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
It
yes.
does.
Because I got it somewhere here. I don't know. Somewhere.
It's awesome.
It's like,
Yeah,
not that anybody
and
cares for that
I like
mystery
this.
cross-stitch project I'm doing. It's the
I
Flintstones.
like-
I'll grab it.
I like the one with the bug music, the 4 insect one too.
Oh yeah, the 4 insects.
The 4 insect.
I prefer Captain
Yeah,
Caveman.
yeah.
I'm not very far into it yet, but so far we've got that much at the top. But I mean, it's gonna be done, like all of them
You
on it
did
by the
that.
time it's done. Yeah,
That's
it's
awesome.
cross stitch. I'm
There
working
you-
on it still.
It's pretty.
There you go.
Even
Yeah,
though it's only like the top, I think that's
What was that?
even though that's only like the top of it, that's really good. I can see the
Yeah, but like each stitch is so itty bitty, teeny tiny. I've been working on this since last summer.
Now, see, cross stitch in the Flintstones world, the needles would be about 3 feet long by
Right.
about, and
Yeah.
they, by about 2 feet wide, and they'd be made out of slate.
Mm-hmm. Although
Yeah,
the frame I have it on kind of looks like something that'd be out of the Flintstones.
Yeah, see, I prefer Captain Caveman to the Flintstones.
Okay, though.
Captain Caveman was good. I like Captain Caveman.
Mel Blanc
Captain Caveman.
and Son.
That's
I
right.
pretty
Dave.
much like any. I pretty much like any of the Hanna-Barbera. Any of the Hanna-Barbera ones are gold to me.
All right, here's
They
my
are all really good.
here's my
They
dino
are. I
impression.
like Wacky Racers too. I loved Wacky Racers.
Hello, BF. But here's the other one that I like can do in here. Zoink Scoob, You want?
Oh, I love
old
Scooby.
pal. You want to go? You want to catch him at? You want to catch him at mustard burrito, old pal? Yeah, yeah.
Actually, you do Shaggy and Scooby both really good.
Hey, old pal. You want to smoke a spliff? Yeah. It's Panama Red.
What do you think the Scooby snacks were?
Has anybody ever seen Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law?
Yes.
I used to love that show.
They were supposed to bring it back. They were going to bring it back. I read this like during COVID, and I'm like, yes, because I love it. And of course that episode, where they get caught, but the running gag always was, I cannot remember what the fuck that hippo's name was. He goes, Did you get the thing I sent you? I do that at work sometimes. I'm like, get the thing I sent you, and it's like, and they go, yeah, and I'm just so they don't have to hear me. Like, yeah.
Oh, that hippo that's like dressed in the safari outfit.
Yeah, what the hell was his name?
Oh my gosh, I can't remember.
Any
I'm
Hanna
blanking on
Barbera
it, too.
fans? Because I know that hippo was around for quite a while. I know he was in Laugh Olympics. He was in a few.
He was in the Laugh Olympics.
Yes, the Laugh Olympics.
Blue Falcon and Dynamite.
That's right. Hey, PF. I think I mentioned a few episodes ago that I had another revelation that there'd be another group of outlaw superheroes that nobody really gave a shit about, and there was a guy that was named Penis Man, and the villain would go, "Ha ha! I'm gonna get away." No, you won't, villain. Oh, and he slips on it.
Paul, I gotta head out.
Okay.
Beetle Babe, it was nice meeting you. Jeff Allen, nice meeting you. Richard, I'll be there in about a half hour to pick you up. We have a date.
Ooh,
I'll send you. I'll send you some Michael Jackson emoji tonight about 3:00 in the morning, Cap.
See,
Uh-oh.
see you, Paul. Good to see you guys.
Then
Love
you
you.
both could just beat
Bud.
it. Beat it.
Beat it.
And it'll be bad.
Oh.
That guy. I don't know. That guy. I don't know whether to love him or hate him.
So I thought it was funny.
Yeah, he is. That's
Like, don't take it too seriously. Just roll with it.
Hey, boo boo, here comes the park ranger. Let's get that picnic basket.
Picnic
I
basket.
got that one.
Gee, Yogi, I don't think. Shut the fuck up.
Ranger isn't gonna like it, Yogi.
Oh God, I like that. Yeah. Okay. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. So let's see. How can we do this? Hey, Boo Boo, look at the picnic basket I found. And then Boo Boo opens the lid to discover there's a severed head. Go.
What the hell?
Come on, I need the Boo Boo voice. Go.
I can't do boo boo.
Ranger isn't gonna like it, Yogi.
I can't. That was pretty good.
You're right, but it's Ranger Smith in the biscuit.
Picnic basket.
On the unreleased cartoon of Yogi Bear.
The lost episode.
That's before he ingested the cocaine that was found in the forest.
Yes, Yogi Bear is Cocaine Bear. I love that stupid movie.
It is a very stupid movie, but funny.
I to watch it. I've never seen it.
I spin-offs of it already.
You remember that dog?
What dog?
Yeah, what
Now
dog?
That would bark like yelp, 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 yelp.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it. I can't remember the name of that damn thing. I don't know. Let me see if I can pull McGill Gorilla.
Hey, I do George Harrison from the Beatle cartoons.
Oh, yeah. Let's hear it.
Where they go to the tarot card reader, and so George is like skipping over like every crack in the cement because he doesn't want to step on a crack. Have you ever seen Marlon Brando step on a crack?
I'll tell you, that's pretty good there, isn't it now? Oh, yes, I think he's really good. Definitely. Oh, look, there's a fucking Lumini over there. Oh, look at the big hand that's getting ready to smush poor Ringo.
Oh no,
Or when,
no.
or when George and Ringo go to the Statue of Liberty to take the tour, they see that guy carrying that. You see that package is carrying so gingerly. You know what I think it is? Ginger snaps? No, you clunk. A bomb.
My God. Let's see.
I'm glad I met you. You cracked me up.
George's
hell is
George's
that,
voice was not even close to being
I
lipophobia.
know. But that's what makes it so funny. And yet it's the same guy doing John that's doing George.
Yeah, and if you watch all the Christmas specials like I do every year, like the guy, the guard for
And Santa Claus
Burgermeister.
is coming to him. Yeah.
That's John.
Burgermeister Meisterburger.
I love that. I love Burgermeister.
Cat and Gay Parade.
And Kiss Saves Christmas. Can't forget that one. Yeah, the Beatles.
Kiss
The
Saves
Beatles and Chris Kringle. Come on, Ace. We gotta save Santa.
Oh God!
Oh,
I'm
God,
you're
talking
gonna
about
watch that
Kiss
train wreck.
Are you talking about Kiss Saves Santa?
That's right. Kiss Saves Satan.
Man, oh God.
So every year when I do like the Christmas reviews, please review the Kiss one. I was gonna do it last year and then I got freaking COVID and I was out of commission all month. I'm like, I was finally gonna do the thing.
Oh no.
Frosty the Blowman. He's the biggest Coke dealer in town.
I'm expecting to do Herman Munster. I'm expecting to do my toe bones connected to my foot bone.
Oh my God.
That's my favorite Munsters episode ever.
My cock bone's connected to the puss bone.
Wow. Oh man, you're really.
That's how they connected those dry bones.
That was wonderful, wonderful. Mr. Jeff Allen singing the Bone Song.
My other favorite Munsters episode is when the Standells rent their house.
That's a good episode. I haven't seen it forever.
They
I
don't
haven't
even
seen any Munsters in
They do
forever.
songs about the Beatles. Like what?
I'll tell you the one that was a little cringy. I mean, not the band itself, but the actors around it. I can't remember what damn show it was, but when the Seeds show up and do Pushing Too Hard, and everybody else is trying to pretend to be cool, I'm like, this is too cringy.
Oh my gosh.
Very
What
cringy.
is that?
That's the thing. I'm trying to remember the damn show, but I
never really liked that. Yeah, that song was always. I never was really that.
But
Yeah, their lead singer was kind of fucked up.
Yes. Well, yeah, I think wasn't Sky Saxon an acid casualty like
Oh yeah.
like Roki and a few other ones?
Yep. For like about 10 years, they couldn't even find him. Like,
See,
where'd he go?
They didn't see. That's the thing, though,
Where
right?
do you go? Oh darn!
The store, her beer. She sucked the straw. The beer is gone. So the thing is, if I remember correctly,
Why is there a straw in it?
right,
Because I have paint on it. I don't want to put my mouth on the paint.
I don't blame you.
I swear to God, my dad was
Boy,
spray
I
painting
have
in the garage, and
I'm
that's
not
where the
even-
box
I'm not
is.
gonna
It's
even
like,
comment on that.
That's how you get drunk though, drinking that from a straw.
it's your third one.
I'm gonna suck it to a straw.
I didn't mean anything dirty by that, Paul. I just meant that literally get your.
too late.
Oh yeah.
When you're
That's
sitting
where-
in the
You're
from hell, and she's been here all day. You do what you gotta do. So,
Hey,
You're as bad as Cap is, Paul. You like to turn everything dirty.
again, still am I. So it's like, no, we're fine. We're fine.
Richard, shut the hell up. Anyways, the thing is, so
Here's
this
some
live
earplugs, Richard.
by the way, this live
No, I mean I have a dirty, but I don't like to do it on the internet because I'm afraid somebody's going to cancel me.
hey, you go
Mom's
to
gonna-
the
Mom's gonna catch you.
They can't cancel you if you won't leave.
This live stream immediately after it's over will be sent to the Live Stream Hall of Fame for future consideration under the What the Fuck division.
Oh god.
started out so normal.
At
It
least
did too. It did. But you know what? Before I go, damn it, I'm going to show the 3 albums that I got today. The
all right.
three,
Let's see.
the 3
Three
album
album
tour.
tour.
All right. So I went off and I mentioned that I have a Rock and Roll Hall of Famer's autograph I picked
Yeah.
up today, or excuse me, yesterday for a doll hair. And as soon as I show you this, you're going to go, what the hell? But
Are
it's
you
true.
sure it's authentic for a dollar? Are you sure it's authentic for a dollar?
Richard, you're talking out of turn again. You didn't even let me show it yet.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Because like I said, you guys are going to go, well, who the fuck is and why is he in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Now, it's Johnny Gimbel with the Texas Fiddle Collection. Signed here. Now, I know you're asking, but Paul, this is a fiddle player. How the hell is he in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Which, of course, anybody, as we could know, can be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame now.
Clearly. Unless you're the Monkeys, but
Tribe Called Quest and everybody else and Cher.
Herman,
Anywho, so in 1999, he became a member of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame under the Early Influences division. Johnny Gimbel, a Rock and Roll Hall of Famer. he's dead. He died in 2015. And then I've never come across a copy of this album. I've actually been looking for this album on and off for a while. I love the 45. The hit went all over the place in 66.
Oh yeah.
okay.
And seriously, I'm happy to have this. Now, this was produced by I don't know if I'm going to get this right, Kaz and Katz team, which of course was Buddha and your 1910 and Ohio Express and a few other ones here. But it's very decent condition vinyl. And then lastly, some of the people here know that I am a Harry Nilsson fan. I have been for a few years. So I found this one at a reasonable price today, and I pulled the trigger. And look at him. It's pre-booze, pre-everything. I mean, look, he looks so innocent, but yet, and I mean, who would know that he would turn into a banker, but a songwriter by night, know the Beatles, the Monkees, and everybody else to boot, drink those Brandy Alexanders to help John get a Kotex on his head at the LA Troubadour, go off and write an anti-gun song, and then die on Valentine's Day, 1994. And also, of course, making one of the best breakup songs.
Yes, is my favorite.
Yeah, it's like I just love how it's like you're breaking my heart, so fuck you.
The sentiment we have all felt.
Yes, but those were it. I'll make myself small.
How much did you get the Nilsson one for?
The which one?
The Nilsson one.
I think 5.
Oh wow, that is really good for that one. Wow.
Yeah, 5 for the Nilsson, and then 5 for the Music Explosion.
Okay.
Cool.
So, yeah.
When my ex-wife goes to Goodwill now, she buys me vinyl.
Which is awfully nice of her, honestly.
No, we actually get along better now that we're divorced than we ever did when we were married.
That can happen a lot.
Kind of strange.
I know a lot of people that's been true of.
But anyway, so she usually, and I even trained her to like look at the vinyl, to like edge it up to the light and see if there's any scratches and stuff. And so she actually picks out pretty good shit now. Yeah.
See, it's yeah. I wish.
Here we go.
Oh,
Good
hang on a second.
Starshine.
Sorry, hang
Oliver.
Oh, I love Oliver.
Yep. Good morning, Starshine on the Jubilee.
I love that.
I love that song.
One by Tony Orlando. I've never heard. This must have been before Dawn. It's called Halfway to Paradise.
Yeah.
I've never heard it. And the other one's called Lonely Tomorrows.
Is it on Epic?
Yes.
Ah, okay. They tried making him a teen idol around 1959, 1960. So that's what that's from. Yeah.
Okay. some of them didn't have, some of them didn't have a sleeve for it. So I ordered some sleeves. They should be here shortly. But time of the season on Date Records.
Good 45.
Yep. They get better. Bet you by golly, wow.
I always love that song.
Me too. Especially when I saw New Kids on the Block. They do a cool version of that. Have you seen her by the Shy Lights on Brunswick?
Another good one.
Gosh.
Have you seen?
Yes. This one doesn't have a sleeve, but I cleaned it and played it the other day, and it plays like a champ. The Worst That Could Happen by the Brooklyn Bridge.
Ah, yes, Chane Maestro.
Yep.
Company.
Yep. I love that. Oh my God.
So how do you feel about Plastic Auto Band, Paul? Because I love that. I do actually. That's one of the Jones albums that I do love.
Conway Twitty. I just love to lay you down.
I always think of Family Guy with Conway Twitty.
I know.
Yeah,
Ladies and gentlemen, Conway Twitty. This one I think is hilarious. Because I never noticed it before, but this is supposed to look like, I believe, the Long Tall Sally EP. Let's see. If I can get it.
Yeah.
Even the back of it looks like that. I love Paper Lay. What a great song.
Mm-hmm.
Another picture sleeve. See if I can get a glare off of it.
I can't.
Synchronicity Part 2.
Oh, there you go.
It's Baby Sting.
That's probably another reason why my ex-wife didn't like me much anymore towards the end.
Got stuff there.
Because 2007, on our anniversary, when the police got back together, they were playing in Atlanta, Georgia. So I bought us tickets. So the whole show, she's like, I can't fucking stand this band.
Who was it?
The Police.
Oh, the Police. I'm not a
Because
big
every one of their songs, they're like 2 minutes on the 45.
Mm-hmm.
But then you get it live, and they turn it into like a 15-minute spectacle.
Oh my God.
Right? So she's like, God, this fucking sucks.
A 32-minute version of Demolition Man.
Oh my gosh.
17-minute version of Roxanne.
Oh God.
No, they did Voices Inside My Head from Zenyatta Mandata.
Oh jeez.
That thing lasted like 10 minutes, right?
25 minutes.
I'm standing up singing the song with them, and she just like looking at me going, how do you know this shit?
The
25 minutes to message in a bottle.
Of do da da da.
Here we go.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, nice.
Motels, only.
She's still around doing stuff.
I like that
I don't know.
cover.
Yeah.
That's a cool cover.
That was one of the first concerts I went to. 1982. The
that's
motels
cool.
were opening for the Jay Giles band.
Oh,
wow!
I'm envious of you. I would have definitely loved to have seen Jay Giles back.
Oh, the Giles band, because
Whamma Jamma.
I'm from Detroit originally.
Oh,
So,
okay.
When the Giles band would play, they played this outdoor shed called Pine Knob Music Theater.
Heard of it?
And they would do like a whole week's worth of shows, like 7 in a row.
Wow.
They were all sold out. I'm like, damn.
Jeez.
That's pretty incredible. Oh gosh.
What, Toby?
I don't know that one. I've never heard of Anna or Angelica by Oliver. Never heard of it.
Yeah, you got me on that.
Yeah, I don't think I know.
I like Oliver. I love Oliver. So I probably like the. I never heard of it, but it's probably good.
No, I'm gonna have to listen to that one. Build Me Up Buttercup by the Foundations.
Oh, I love Build Me Up Buttercup. Yeah.
Toby.
Oh my God.
Silencio El Gato.
This was her 45 that she left in the stand pile, and there's no way.
Oh boy. What is it?
The main event by Barbra Streisand.
You could always give it to me.
Extra.
She
Are
was
you like
cute for
Are you
that.
like Barbara too? You like Barbara too, Jen?
Yeah,
Cool.
not as much as Liza, but I do like Barbara.
Yeah, she has an amazing voice.
She
She
sings like butter.
I'll just go in the corner and lick wet cigarette butts. Oh, this one's fantastic.
Oh, look at that.
Be Near Me by ABC.
Oh, I never saw the picture sleeve to that one. Yeah, I always liked that song.
I love ABC. Oh my gosh, Martin, what a great vocalist. Here we go. I had to tell a story to my son about this one, because in my car I'll play Aaliyah and I'll also play Love Is Like a Rock
Mm-hmm.
by Donnie Iris.
Yes.
Well,
From
Donnie Iris
Pittsburgh.
was originally in this band called the Jaggers.
Yes.
Jaggers,
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and they had the song called The Rapper.
the rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
What
I'm
a
sorry.
great tune. Oh my
about
God.
Pittsburgh, where I'm from. I know all about Donnie Iris.
Oh yeah. Well, we didn't have much in the 80s.
Yeah, no.
Who did?
I've never seen Donnie Iris yet. He plays in Pittsburgh like every 5 minutes.
He's like 80 years old now and still rocking.
Yeah.
Man,
What
give
was
it
it?
to him.
I think about a year or two ago when the resale shops started opening back up again, one of the first things I remember finding was a Jaggers LP, and I took a look and in somewhere, I wish I knew where in the shelves, but it was in red Sharpie, and it was signed by Donnie Iris. I'm going, what the heck?
Ooh,
And
you should have
I'm
bought
like,
that.
I did buy it. It was $1.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's
can't
like,
go wrong with that.
I know, but I was like, wow, because I always liked Aaliyah. That was like my favorite song from him.
That was a big tune when I was growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my one friend hung out with him at a bar. He was in the bar.
Oh, wow.
At the roller
Yeah.
skating rink. That was a big song. Well, I'm dating myself now.
The roller skating
Mm.
rink.
Wow.
We had a cool DJ. Let's say, I'm trying to think here. We had 2 different ones we went to. The only one I didn't get to go to was Just for Fun roller rink in McHenry. Somebody torched it in 2020. I'm serious.
Oh.
But back in the day, I am told that Jimi Hendrix might have played there once as a member of Joey D and the Starlighters. And
Ooh.
also, yes, and also, there's
Joe
a
Pesci was a part of that band for a
That
while.
is
too.
correct. That's right. And then possibly also, I wish I had the documents to verify all this, but hey, all of it went up in smoke, literally, like Cheech and Chong.
Up
But
in smoke.
but the thing is
Where
that
my money
in the
goes.
1960 tour, if I remember correctly, 5960 for Bobby V, and supposedly they came through that Just for Fun. And they had a keyboard player temporarily by the name of Robert Zimmerman.
Oh.
Cool.
Now, like I said, that's not verified. That the Joey D one is a little more verified than the Bobby V one, but they did have other teen bands and such. And there was a garage rock band from the '60s that came out of McHenry. They only ended up doing like a single or two. They're on some Nugget type
Hold on,
collection.
I got
I
one
want
more
to
to
find
tell.
this. Sure. And I think they're called the Lemon Drops. Yeah,
Oh,
the
okay.
Lemon Drops. Not the Mighty Lemon Drops, which is like an 80s or 90s thing, but the Lemon Drops. And
That name
they
sounds
played
familiar
there
to me.
too.
They
Yeah.
do. They
And
do.
I think I don't quote me on this, but I think even Styx, the original lineup, performed in that
okay.
roller rink also.
I'm
But yeah,
jealous.
burned all up because it was a wooden building. It was all wood. I was in there a handful of times. Didn't get to roller skate. They were gonna remodel, and I'm going.
Oh.
Yeah, they arrested two. They arrested two teenagers, and it was arson, allegedly. So, and that thing was there since the 20s. The big bands used to come through there.
Man. All the history that literally went up with it. That's
Yes. Higher, Nesto. That's what they were singing in court as they were getting put to juvie. What was it? What's that, Harry? What? Jump into the fire. What?
I
Mhm.
already showed this one to Jen, but I'll make an exception and show it again. Back in the 80s, 1987 through 1990, I used to be in a rock and roll band. I was lead singer of a rock and roll band called Some Assembly Required. And
Oh, okay.
so we used to open up for this band all the time because we had we had this manager. He'd call us like maybe like an hour before, he's like, "Hey, you guys want to play?" We're like, "Yeah." So we go and play. We didn't get paid. We got paid in beer, and I was too young to drink.
Oh, you got screwed on that deal.
I sure did. But it was fun, man. We had a blast, and the people we opened up for was amazing. But anyway, this band has somebody famous. Well, they're famous now. They weren't famous then. Let's see. I gotta put it. See if I can bend this down.
You got me on that.
I've
The name
never
of the
heard
band
of
is Toby Red. Let's see. I gotta make sure I show you the right guy. The guy in green. So that should be right over here.
He almost looks a little like Johnny Rotten. He really does.
No, but
I can see that.
you know who that is?
No.
Chad Smith of the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
No kidding.
Yep.
So he was in Toby Red before Chili Peppers. Okay.
Yep.
That is cool.
Third Man Records put this out last year on Record Store Day on
And
red
it's on red
vinyl.
Nice.
Yep. So
That is sweet.
Chad Smith would come over to my parents' house and pick up my brother Scott to go to the bar and get drunk. That's just good times, man.
And it certainly wasn't on Mother's Milk either.
Shoot, no, man. He could drink.
Nice.
Lord knows what he does with Flea now.
Guys, this has been great. And I thank you for
been fun.
lifting my
What a
spirits.
great
Seriously.
crowd.
I'm so glad you feel better.
Yeah, you know what? I think you people here and out in the audience, you guys always do this for me. You're my second family.
Yeah.
I mean that. I ain't bullshitting.
Oh,
And shut up, Richard. so the thing is,
Shut the fuck up.
what?
I say this with Christian love, Richard. Shut the hell up. No, I'm teasing. I'm teasing.
I'll try that, boss.
I'm teasing.
I know.
Do you want me to sing you a love song? No, I'm not going to sing you a love song.
I know.
That's
I
for
know.
you
Me
and Cap.
and Paul go
Shut
back
up.
and forth. Or another one to go back and forth like this all the time.
Button your lip.
Video for a little bit, but he got me with his front back claws. Shame on you, Tobias. I'm talking to Toby's mother.
Uh-oh.
Even she can't believe it, but it's true. It's true. I love Toby. I don't hate you. I'm not a Toby hater. I'm not. Anyways.
Toby's just driving you nuts.
Said the pirate with the steering wheel coming out of his. Never mind. So, RBT. Treasure. Oh, what do we have here? Let's break apart the dead man's chest. RBT, what's in there? Rare albums.
Matt?
Wait. Oh, RBT, look. It's Johnny Kidd and the Pirates. One of my favorite bands.
You signed the pirate from SpongeBob.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a minute on that. Wait a minute. Is that a Dr. Hook? Dr. Hook. Oh, yes. He's my favorite singer with the eye patch. Wait a minute. What else is in there? Kansas.
Oh, no.
Richard Williams, my favorite eye patch guitar player.
Well
SpongeBob.
Okay, so here's my SpongeBob ones that I like to do.
Oh,
very,
no.
very horrible. Quick one here, ladies and gentlemen. Here's my Patrick impression. Hi, SpongeBob. That was my Patrick impression. Now here,
SpongeBob.
yeah. Here's my other one. Where's me money, SpongeBob? Where is it? I need it for Pearl. She needs more money. I'm never going to give the Krabby Patty recipe to you, you stupid
I got
scum.
that one down cold. SpongeBob, what's eating me, boy?
Oh, kudos
What
to
about
Steve.
Plankton?
That was great. That's better. Yeah, I love that. And
You
then
want to know how I'm
Plankton?
feeling, boy? You want to know?
Nah!
the other one I like to do is Barnacle boy, there's trouble afoot.
Ah!
Wumble. It's first grade, SpongeBob.
I'm dying. This
What
is
about
great.
Plankton? Can you do him?
What was that?
No, I wish
Plankton.
I could. I never worked on that one.
I'm
What about
telling you.
Squidward?
I'm telling you, Jeff, you're in the wrong business. You should have been in cartoon voices.
Oh, I love Squidward.
Here's my
Squidward
speed
was my fave.
here's my Speed Racer impression.
Canned bread.
Oh God, I like that one.
Mm.
Ladies and gentlemen, everybody's favorite incontinent racer, Pede Racer, but no, Speed Racer. Here, my impression is just this. Oh, that's it. That was it. That was it.
But you have to have the mouth not in sync with.
Right. Wait a minute. Oh.
Speed, what did I tell you about driving a car?
Oh God, that's good. That's a good. What the hell was that guy's name? The
Pops.
Pops.
Racer.
That's it. Pops Racer. Oh my God, that was good. I
love
think I woke
Chin
up
Chin.
everybody in the house here, and I didn't mean to. I'm sorry, guys. But at this note, we are over 2.5 hours. I cannot believe this. I love you guys. How the question here, of course, is how much is too much LSD?
I don't know. I had 2 homegrown joints that were laced with it, and I smoked them both and swallowed the roaches. So I would say that was a bit much.
Smoke this, Dave. Smoke it. What is? Don't mind. Hey, I didn't know you got wet. It's angel dust. You just. Oh well.
Far out, man.
Hey, you know
Far
any Johnny Quest? John's asking.
Ooh. No.
I never
know how to do
watched
Haji.
You may have to work on that there, Jeff. That'll be your homework.
Work on Haji.
Next one.
Cool. Excellent.
Oh man. Anyways, guys, I want to thank Jen and Jeff and Richard and Captain F squared because I can't remember his damn first name right now. It's what's his first name?
Captain Spaulding.
What?
Captain Spaulding.
Yeah, well, I know his name. His real name, not Captain.
Oh, I know.
His real name.
I know his real name.
And my audience here, and I'm not welcoming the cat jizz that's on this 5 Americans 45. So help me God, Toby. I'm going to get you for that. Anyways, I love you guys. We're going to try for Saturday for another stream. I do not know when. I'm going to be gone for at least half the day in South Central Missouri. So hopefully maybe I'll find some more treasure. Treasure, baby. I don't know. But everybody, have a kick-ass rest of the week. Take care. God bless. Rock on. Always powered by coffee each and every time, because that is the Mighty Psycho promise. And maybe between now and Saturday, Richard will get a girl. Don't
I doubt that.
Cosby
I doubt that very much.
You'll get arrested.
You believe it.
All right, guys. Love you all.
Bye.
Bye.
You're boss. Just like you said.